Oh, there we go. There we go. Uh, that's crazy. I was just watching yesterday's stream and then you just started. It's almost like I stream 5 days a week or something. What the fuck? What a surprise. I think my Twitter bio says that or something. Be more shy when I'm not being consistent. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is the Black Hokage, aka TBH, and to be honest, today is February 4th, 2026. Back with more of that quality bullshit. Of course, I'm joined by the very handsome Akamaru the Doggo. Come say hi to the people. Thank you, thank you. We said your name. We got you in there. Now you can stop hitting. Thank you. Yeah, I heard y'all got street clothes, Davis. I'm about to say what the street clothes. Oh, you talking about Anthony Davis? Street clothes, Davis. That's what we. I seen somebody leave a comment on my last VOD on YouTube. Matter of fact, here I think it's right here. Let's see. Just in case you ever see the VOD or the stream again, somebody left a comment on here. There we go. From Darkstar. He said, I was gonna say most of your viewers don't watch basketball. They wanted to. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's Smokey. He said, I'm watching TBH VOD right now, and 80 just got traded to the Wizards. I think he rock with it. I don't, nigga. I don't. I'm here to confirm for you. I don't. I'm actually genuinely surprised to see I feel like I've seen more positive for this trade than negative. This is how I know most y'all niggas do not watch basketball, bro. I've seen so much positive feedback for this trade. This is not a good trade, guys. And most of the positive sentiment I've seen around, for those who haven't been following, there's been a lot of crazy trades today. And one of the crazy trades was the Wizards traded 2 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks for Anthony Davis. And there's been an overall positive sentiment towards it. And the main thing I've heard is, yo, Ice Trae Young with Anthony Davis, is Anthony Davis can stay healthy? Nigga, when has Anthony Davis ever been healthy? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. How old is he? Ain't he my age? Anthony Davis age. He is 32. He's 32 and he can't stay on the court. I swear to God, I was just talking about this yesterday. The NBA has some of the most casual and fraudulent ass fans. Yes, a young Trae. By the way, Trae Young's not healthy either. If you wonder why he hasn't hit the court, it's because they decided to sit him for the rest of the season so he could heal from his injury. Anthony Davis ain't healthy. We got 2 broke bone ass niggas hoping that they show up next year. And by the way, even if they do ball out, I'll give more leniency towards Trae. Trae's biggest issue for me is the lack of defense, but he is 27, so he's still got some good years left on him. But Anthony Davis, a center power forward at 32 who cannot stay on the court? Nah, this ain't it, bruh. I feel like as much as it pains me to say, I feel like the best front office in basketball right now is OKC. Every team can learn from OKC. Build through the draft, develop talent, and fleece other teams. Because friendly reminder, SGA was a Clipper. He was a Clipper. You niggas could have had him, but you didn't see what you had. OKC has a great front office, and that's why OKC, I go as far as to say, I don't think OKC gets enough credit. I feel like some of y'all forget OKC is still a fairly new team in terms of NBA years. They've only been around for what, like 15 years or something like that? Like they came in the league right when KD came in the league. Like they switched like the very next year because KD was originally a Sonic and then the team got sold to OKC. So however long what's the name been playing, that's how long they've been around. The Celtics have a great front office too, but that's a legacy team. I'm giving OKC credit just because it's a new team. And it goes to show you that how important leadership is, how important leadership is. On the Celtics side, leadership is important from a long standpoint. That's how you get that legacy. And then from OKC, it shows you that, like, yo, if you have the money and the will and you're just a little bit patient, you can do okay, bruh. But the Wizards front office is fucking terrible, dude. Not gonna lie, this is a good move, by the way. I disagree. Fear the Deer, be quiet. You need to worry about where Giannis is going, nigga. Because that's the real domino we wait. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm looking for the alert. Where he going? That's what you need to worry about, Fear the Deer. Don't worry about the Wizards right now. Them niggas is not gonna be good. I'm praying on a downfall. Because best case scenario, chat, for the Wizards, Anthony Davis stays healthy, Trae Young stays healthy, then what? We get to the second round for a year or two, and it's right back to square one. You should have continued to build Alex Sarr, continue to build Keyshawn George, and build around them. Go through the draft, try to find some younger assets to flip for. Not it, man. No, I don't agree. Maybe in the short term we get a couple wins, but in the long term, this is not the game plan, bro. We might as well trade for John Morant and fucking Zion Williamson while we're at it too. Brother, the Wizards been the worst team in the league for a decade. I don't know why you complaining, because I see that means the goal is not to win then. The goal is just look halfway decent for a year. I don't want to do that, because what they're doing is they're trading away their future in exchange to look good for a year or two at best, and then we're right back to losing for another fucking 10 years. When we could just build through the draft and get some young pieces and keep building, teaching them winning early. Trae ain't won nothing. What? What? Win what? They didn't trade for SGA. To win what? And let's not pretend like Anthony Davis was winning anything until he started playing for LeBron. Yeah, I said it. He didn't win nothing. Anthony Davis didn't win shit until he started playing with LeBron, and he ain't won shit since after LeBron. He got a gold medal with all them niggas, and he got trophies with LeBron. He ain't done. What happened when he was playing with the Pelicans? Injured. First round, second round exits. Teach them how to win. He don't know how to win. Anthony Davis is a co-star or a third piece at best, but he's not a leader. No. Trae Young has proven he's not a leader. No. Y'all niggas don't watch basketball. That's why we about to start talking about playing games. He got 2 gold medals. Yes, because he played with LeBron and all those other superstars. I feel you, but the Wizards didn't trade any of their valuable picks. I don't know, man. I'd rather still keep them picks. Anthony Davis was hurt the bubble year too. This is why we talk about video games over here, man. I don't want to hear this shit, man. That shit. You remember I said this shit was not a good pickup, man. In a year or two, we're gonna be laughing at the Wizards once again. I'll be like, I told you, I fucking told you. This is my pain. We do watch basketballs, which is why we saying the Wizards didn't lose anything during this trade. They didn't gain nothing either. It was a waste of fucking time. You said I'm laughing right now. I couldn't believe, before I move on, I just couldn't believe I saw so much of that on Twitter today. Yo, if Anthony Davis stays healthy, nigga, that's a big if. I would 100% agree with everybody if this was Anthony Davis' first injury. You know, he's getting rehabilitated, kind of like Jason Tatum. Like, I think Jason Tatum will be fine. But we're talking about the biggest of if, bruh. Whatever. Keep the picks with a terrible front office that can't develop players. The front office needs to hire new people to help develop the talent as well. But that argument, they're gonna teach them how to win. Trae Young ain't won nothing. I mean, he won more than Pat Bev, but that's not the point. Anthony Davis proved he cannot win without LeBron or Team USA. Hire TBH. They need to hire me. I'll come through. The LA fans was complaining and they have options now. LA, they talking about potentially getting Draymond Green. At bare minimum, it'll be funny to watch, I guess. Yo, shout out to Jay with the sub. I appreciate you. Chill on D Rose. Who's talking about D Rose? What? AD has one of the most laughable injury report. Mans will stub his toe and be out for 3 months. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Like, friendly reminder, Anthony Davis never got to play with Kyrie Irving. He was injured so much. We never got to see Cooper Flag, Kyrie Irving, or Anthony Davis play together because they was all injured. Couldn't even stay healthy for half a goddamn season. Ain't Pat Bev in prison? That nigga with like Netanyahu or some shit like that. I don't know. Last time I checked. Alex Sarr and Davis in the front court. If he can stay healthy. And even still, I feel like you guys are really missing this point. Not only is Anthony Davis super injury prone, he is a power forward center that is 32. Not a 32-year-old guard. A center, 32, who's injury prone. Tall people have they have a higher chance of getting injured, basically. That's why his ass stay injured. Right? And he's like 32 at that position is very old because the center is a very physical and power forward. Those two positions are very physical. And he can't stay healthy. Side note, I saw JG tweet, I'm liking all the vids and supporting. Y'all need to do the same too. Tight shit. You said he's 32? Yes. See? He's 32. I literally had his age up right here. Born 93. He's 32. He's been in the league for a while. He could be a good mentor for Sarr. That's probably best case scenario. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. He ain't gonna teach him how to win, but maybe teach him how to defend better or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's my rant. That's my Wizards rant for today. It'll be fun next season, I guess. Giannis is 31. Yeah. And you see, soon as Giannis turned 30, them injuries started piling up because his game is centered. This is like a classic case. Any NBA player, with the exception probably being LeBron, and even with LeBron, it took a while at age 40, but Father Time is starting to catch up with him. Any player where they in the basketball where their main repertoire, their main weapon is relying on athleticism, 1 or 2 injuries away and it changes the trajectory of their career. Look at Russell Westbrook. Look at Ja Morant. Ja Morant is only 27. This nigga cannot stay on the fucking court. That's why you need a jump shot. And with Giannis, because he has more muscle, it's a little bit harder for him to get injured. But Giannis is starting to slow. When he's on the court, he's still hooping, but he is getting more injured recently. I think Giannis's window is like the next 3 years. Like if he doesn't win another championship in the next 3 years, he's done. Unless Giannis develops a match, because it can happen. Unless randomly later in his career he develops a jump shot, kind of like Blake Griffin, but even still that caught up to him. You said no, it's not, bruh. Okay, let's just ignore all the data. It is historically accurate. That's not my feelings. Take your feelings out of it. It is historically accurate. Players who hyper focus on athleticism in their game later in their career, they significantly slow down. You need a jump shot. The NBA figured out Ja Morant real quick. It's just Giannis is better than Ja Morant. He's more muscular. Kobe adapted with his exactly. Some of y'all wasn't alive when Kobe used to be dunking on niggas. You have to develop that old man game. I can see Giannis moving to the spot up, stretch big. If Giannis just gets more consistent with his midi, well, that's all he needs. A midi, which he is getting a little bit better, but more consistent, he'll be fine. But right now, if he stays the way he is right now, he's gonna be in trouble just like all the rest of them. One of the reasons why shooters tend to last longer in the league. Ding, ding, ding. Bron got hurt at 38 and definitely transitioned his game. It happens, bro. It's not that I'm wishing failure, but it just, everybody gets old, and that's okay. Everybody gets old. You right, even LeBron didn't used to have a 3. It happens. Derrick Rose, John Wall, Brandon Roy, Blake Griffin, enter. It's just what happened. It happens to everybody, not even in the NBA. Like, it's gonna happen to you as you get older. And also, you have to understand, this is not what I feel. You got to remove your feelings out of it. This is not what I feel. It is a fact. The older you get, it is harder to come back from an injury. And also, in case you don't know, by the way, don't tell me I'm wrong because I have a background in kinesiology. When you take a serious injury in, every time it's harder to come back because your body doesn't heal 100%. That is why Anthony Davis cannot stay on the fucking court. And that's why I also think low-key Zion is probably cooked too. Your bones get a little bit more brittle. That's why you need to be weightlifting. That's why I said I give Giannis a little bit more leeway because he's muscular. That's why he hasn't had nothing super serious. But It is a fact. It is harder to recover. Big Gumbo. I think Jimmy Butler's done too. I agree. Jimmy Butler can recover, but he won't be the same when he recovers. That's all I'm saying. You will not be the same. You're going to lose a step. I think the exception would be probably LeBron. And I give it to KD. I don't know how the fuck he did it, because KD been hooping this year too. KD came off at, what was it, an Achilles tear, and he's still hooping. But you got to understand, that's very rare. Most people are not there. Yeah, Klay Thompson. Klay used to be one of the most elite defenders. Steph got injured early on in his career, and then he figured it out later. He still struggles a little bit with the ankle, but luckily he got in. You never want to wish injury upon anybody, but if you do get injured, you want it to happen when you're younger. Yo, shout out to Nightmare with the $10 super chat. It's the same way with concussions. Once you knock down that first domino, they keep falling. Ding, 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 ding. The calf strings. I'm done talking basketball. I'm done getting off my high horse. Fuck the Wizards. I don't like it, bro. I don't fucking like it. Hey, the Hornets got a good pickup, though. Y'all got Kobe White. If he can stay healthy. Kobe White, I don't know how they would play him. Me, personally, I would keep Con Knipple at the 2. I'd play Kobe White as a backup. Let him be the 6th man to LaMelo. I feel like they got a good pickup, but fuck the Wizards. I think you just don't like 80, which is understandable. All right, y'all. Hey, go ahead and clip it right now. I predict this time next year, Anthony Davis will be injured. You can clip it. Like, I don't even think that's a crazy thing to say. I predict Anthony Davis this time next year will be injured. You can clip it. We'll revisit this. And I'll be like, I told y'all. I said cold take. Sneeze on that nigga, he just destroys, bro. Thanos don't even got a snap to get rid of Anthony Davis. You just sneeze and that nigga disappear, bro. Yeah, and the sun will rise. It just blows. Like, where does come from? All of a sudden, this how I know, and we about to move on, bro. This how I know y'all being disingenuous, bro. Because anytime I mention that I'm a Wizards fan, half the chat that didn't know that will say, how the fuck did you end up a Wizards fan? And I say, nigga, I'm from DC. That's the only time you ever gonna meet a Wizards fan. Niggas make fun of me. Y'all always make fun of me for being a fucking Wizards fan. All of a sudden, everybody's a Wizards fan today because I got Anthony Davis. No. Y'all just happy Anthony Davis ain't on the books for y'all because that nigga got a big contract, bro. I don't want to hear this shit, man. All of a sudden, everybody rooting for us. I don't want to hear this shit. Finger poking in it. He said he crashed it out. That shit made me mad. But I said, man, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. It's mad studs coming through. That shit sound crazy out of context, but you know what I mean. It's mad studs coming through the draft, bro. That's what we need to be focused on. Scouting, getting a good pick. Not looking at old niggas. I'm just yapping about basketball because there's really not a lot of gaming today before we get on it. Because I'm kind of itching to play Nioh 3. But it's all fun and games, though. I respect you been a Wizards fan this whole time. I'm never going to disrespect my city. Yo, because let's get something straight. The Wizards are not in a good space right now, but like I said, the majority of my life, the Wizards have been a decent team. And on top of that, DC is a top 5 city. It's one of the most important cities in the United States. Good food, good culture. Baseball team good, hockey team good. They just can't get it together for basketball. City not trash. It's not like you gotta understand. I think one of the reasons why OKC is so good, like they hit the ground running when they came into the NBA, Oklahoma City has to be. Like, there's nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? If OKC doesn't win, what happens in Oklahoma? Nothing, nigga. Just tornadoes. Like, DC gonna be all right. At least you're not a Bulls fan right now. Like, shit. You say y'all got Trump in DC? That's the problem? Trump's not from DC. Keep in mind, y'all niggas elected him, not me. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's not a talking. Because then I could just be like, we also had Obama. You see, I would never claim Obama. He's not from DC. Not how that works. You know who is from DC? Marvin Gaye. Kevin Durant. I'm gonna keep hitting this button. Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna keep hitting this button. Y'all want me to keep going? Trump in DC might be one of the dumbest things I ever heard. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can tell some of y'all niggas low class, bro. You said the DC sniper? Wale, like, a lot of legends came out the city. Don't do that, fucking don't do that. You said Durant from DC? He is. He is. Said Tanisha Campbell. The light you talking about from Martin? I know Laura Winslow is too. The lady that played Laura Winslow. Samuel L. Jackson. Come on, man. Come on. A lot of legends. Arya Lennox. Come on, man. Logic is not from DC. We do not claim him. That nigga's from fucking Gaithersburg. He's from like 2 hours outside the city. That nigga's not from. What about to say? Anyways, that's beside the point. Y'all don't know. AI went to college at Georgetown, but yeah, he's from Virginia though. Like nobody would claim him. Like he's from Virginia. But I get what you're saying. Keep it high IQ. Dave live in Ohio now, but Ohio definitely claims him. I feel that. But anyways, that's beside the point. Let's talk this game of news. It was all fun and games talking sports. Whoa, I live in Gaithersburg. Chill. Exactly. Keep that shit in Gaithersburg. What's going on over there? Anyways, let's talk gaming news. Apparently Overwatch 2 is back in the headlines because it's no longer Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is ditching the 2 amid the launch of a new story-driven era with 10 new heroes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You remember when they first announced Overwatch 2 and people were like, why are you calling it 2? There's barely any new content. And then months later, they canceled the content and they kept the 2 after they gaslit us into saying that, nah, you shouldn't call it Overwatch. They're like, no, we deserve it. He's like, no, you shouldn't. Well, it looks like they're reversing back. Overwatch 2 never existed. We're shifting timelines, guys. Actually, no, this would be a better one. We're shifting timelines back to Overwatch 1. Overall, yeah. They said the gameplay is different. We're going from 6v6 to 5v5. So I have one less friend I can play with. Overwatch 2 is officially ditching the 2 from its name. It's all just Overwatch now as the game enters a new story-driven era with a year-long narrative, 10 new heroes, and a major overhaul. Translation, we are doubling down on the live service practices, and we're going to find new ways to monetize this. Announced today at the Overwatch Spotlight, Blizzard revealed its first year-long storyline entitled The Reign of Talon. As it sounds, the plot is going to focus on the antagonist faction Talon as it takes over around the world, while Overwatch continues to fight back. In-game events, hero trailers, animated comics, short stories, and map updates will tell a story across 6 seasons rolled out throughout the entire year, beginning with the launch of 5 new heroes on February 10th as Season 1 begins. Nigga, what? In-game events, hero trailers, animated comics, and... So there's no story in the actual fucking game. They're telling the story through hero trailers and comic books that you have to read. So they're still not keeping the promise. Just keep that in mind. You are going to have to read a book. I know some of you guys are... Read a book! Yes, story sold separately. The maps will tell a story across 6 seasons rolled out throughout the entire year, beginning with the launch of the 5 new heroes on February 10th as Season 1 begins. I'll give them that much. It's cool that they're dropping 10 new heroes. At least there's a bunch of new content. On the talent side, the new heroes will include Domina, Amir, Mizuki, and on Overwatch, we'll get Aran damage and the Jetpack Cat support. Okay. More heroes will join in the future with a new hero added in each season from Season 2 to 6 to come. A new story arc is planned to begin with another Season 1 in 2027. Didn't they say the same thing when they released Overwatch 2? Yeah, and that's why I don't trust this shit. Exactly. Exactly. We've heard this story before. I'm not saying they won't do it, but we are going to sleep with one eye open, bro. Other updates include a new meta event called Conquest, where players choose to align with either Overwatch or Talon over 5 weeks to compete for rewards, including loot boxes, skins, and titles. We'll also be seeing a major UI and UX overhaul with a new hero lobby and a promise of faster navigation. And we're also getting a Hero Kitty themed in-game event February 10th to the 23rd. That's crazy. Nothing black going on Black History Month. Amid all of this, which, by the way, did y'all see what's going on with y'all boy Shabuzi, man? What's going on with him? Did y'all see that? That nigga stood on stage and... I'm not even gonna get into it. Like on Black History Month, bro. A lot of tethers out here, man. He said R. Yeah, I seen it. They talking mad shit. You said what happened? Oh, he said that he won a Grammy, and then during his thankful speech, he said that he was basically saying fuck ICE, which I agree. He said fuck ICE. He said immigrants built this country, so it's fuck ICE. And I'm like, that's not what happened. It is fuck ICE, but immigrants did not build this country. Don't do that. We know who really built the country. Don't do that. And it's crazy to say that too, because his first hit song was off the back of a Black of American, which is Jaquan. That nigga straight up sold the Tipsy song. He issued an apology. It wasn't an apology. No, it wasn't. That shit was not an apology. It was more like, oh, my bad. The fuck out of here, bro. I don't hear that shit. That shit was not no apology. They still on his ass. I was like, I don't like that shit, man. Like, can we just stick to the game plan? But let me get on my soapbox, bro. I just don't understand why we always in everybody's mouth. Shit wasn't that crazy. Right, he needs to say Black Americans. Yeah, because Black History Month, it is crazy because Black History Month is about Black Americans. It's not the diaspora history month. Shout out to Africa. I got love for Africans, all that shit. Don't get it twisted, but it is not diaspora history month. It's Black History Month. It is about Black Americans that built America. America was built off of slavery. Cotton built this fucking country. Slaves built the White House. It was not immigrants. Don't do that. That is not true. That is not fucking true. Tobacco and cotton built this fucking country. Free labor that, by the way, we never got reparations for. So at bare minimum, yeah, and sugarcane. Now, immigrants did come along. Later down the line. I know the Chinese helped with the railroads and stuff like that, but that was later down the line. Nah. Don't do that. The foundation of America is Black. Don't do that. Not, and I just think it was I might have let it slide, but I was like, on Black History Month, dude, like, are you fucking serious right now? They ain't have shit. He said he probably meant like the modern US. No, because modern US it doesn't exist without Black Americans. No, it doesn't exist without it. Let's not act like immigrants weren't taken advantage of, TBH. Yeah, they were. In more recent day, we're talking about what built the country, the economy. Do you know there are still Fortune 500 companies that exist today that were built off the back of cotton? That we're talking about the foundation. We're not talking about what's going on today. That's why I said it's still fuck ICE. That's why I didn't even want to say nothing, because you niggas don't read. Next topic. I feel you from that perspective. It's important not to get things mixed up. That's why we still be getting stomped out, because we let people lie on our fucking history. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get on y'all. Absolutely. Don't say that shit, bro. Don't say that shit. He said, y'all about to piss me off? Yeah, I see some tethers in the chat. Don't do that. Next topic. You said, okay, I get it. Some people don't get it. If America is a house, Black people support. This shit is crazy, man. Like, damn, we can't even get credit for slavery. Like, I just wanted to, before we move on, I just want to put that in perspective. Like, damn, we can't even get credit for slavery? That's crazy. So no, we was there too. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Anyways, back to Overwatch. What was I about to say? I do think it's cool that fucking they got 10 new characters. That's cool. The newly dubbed Overwatch will be getting an upgraded Nintendo Switch 2 edition in the spring. So that's cool. It's coming to Switch 2. No surprise. Do they have trailers for any of this? Do they have trailers for any of this? Read. Let's see if they got any trailers. The slave trade is not immigration. It is not. Black Americans are not immigrants. We are not immigrants. Please stop. And that the fact that like some of y'all in the chat think that shows how the education system is something I always talk about has failed all of us. Black Americans are not immigrants. We did not come over here. We were forced over here. We are not immigrants. What was I about to say? Let's see. Overwatch. The school system has failed a lot of you. They got an animated short. Bush needs to pay. Bush needs to pay. All right. Let's check this shit out. Is there any gameplay in this or not? Because it's just an animated short.
Hey, Papa. I wish we had more time.
We have the freedom to read and they still don't do it. They still don't do it.
Remember that little red bike that I begged you for? And that kid that tried to take it from me.
I saw a longer video break. Does anybody have a breakdown? Like, because they said that they're showing 10 characters. Is there a video actually showing off what's different? Like, is there a reason to be excited about this? Fuck the conversation, the tangent I just went on, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, the Overwatch fans in here, are we excited about this with 10 being the most excited? Like, is there anything they're actually showing off? Is just, because I don't really give a fuck about anime. Hit the like button, hit the goddamn like button. Yeah, Overwatch is back. It's no longer Overwatch 2. Overwatch is back. Yeah, there's gameplay for new Ichiro coming. So it's not out. They just announced that it was coming, basically. 9 out of 10, 0. I'm seeing some 8s, some 9s. People are excited about it. People are excited about it. All you need to know is they killed off Doomfist. They killed the black man on Black History Month? Is that for real? Overwatch update. Funny chat said this. Okay, here. Is this it? Please tell me you got some timestamps. I just want to see the good stuff. Okay, so that's the animated short. We don't care about that.
You'll see this impact way. A story that evolves across.
Shout out to Booty Gorilla with the. Shout out to Booty Gorilla with the super chat. That's a crazy.
Seasons of the year before a new season 1 launches the next chapter in 2027. This is going to be epic. Overwatch's fight against Talon will unfold through in-game events, animated hero trailers,
little updated UI. Oh, hold on, she kind of bad. Who that is? Is she a new character? I ain't played Overwatch in forever. She kind of
short stories, and comics. All of these will be instantly updated in the narrative viewer right inside.
She is. I'm back, chat. I'm about to play.
New way.
Hero breakdowns at 8:54.
Overwatch universe.
Bet.
And since
we're close. We're close. We'll let it rock.
We're going big. Instead of just 3, we're releasing 10 new heroes over the course of the year. And
I'll give him that. That's fire. I'll give him that. You know, as much as I rag on him, that's fire. That's content.
The first 5 are launching next week with Season 1. Each new hero drives the story forward, reshaping the world. And
I will say dropping 5 characters at once and then 5 through the rest of the year, that's going to fuck up the balance. So I will say, I'm going to go ahead and predict, do not be surprised when this version launches. If shit's a little spooky, it's going to probably take a few months for them to figure out the balance. Because the problem with dropping that many characters is there's different types of interactions and stuff like that. Now, yeah, I would not play ranked.
See this impact everywhere. Map updates, artwork changes, new voice lines. Every year, we aim to bring major updates that improve and expand what it means to play and experience Overwatch. Moving forward, in addition to new gameplay and systems changes, this will also include major story arcs driving the Overwatch universe forward. We're expanding the story, deepening the lore, and bringing you something truly unforgettable. And as Vendetta seizes global power with her new command of Talon, what will become of Overwatch? The stakes have never been higher.
The war has begun, and 5 powerful heroes are immediately joining the fight in Season 1.
And 3 of the 5 are of keen interest to Talon. For the newest tank, we are thrilled to introduce you to Domina. While technically not a member of Talon...
Hey, hold up. She kind of bad, Chad. I let a Domina me. Suddenly, I feel the need to download the game again. What the fuck?
Domina is the heiress and VP
Shout out to the character
of
design.
Industries, and has formed a fruitful partnership with Vendetta. This mutually beneficial alliance sees Vishkar securing redevelopment rights for all areas tragically
No sex
affected
before
by
marriage, no
Vendetta's
sex
new
before
war.
marriage.
Though she may lack the innate talent of some engineers, she won't let that stop her, as she harnesses some of the most advanced technology that Vishkar has at its disposal, augmenting her own abilities while still keeping her hands clean, so to speak. From a young age, Domina worked hard to fulfill her family's expectations, and it all paid off in the end. Pressure makes a diamond, after all, and Domina truly looks flawless, bringing style and grace to the battlefield.
Is Marvel Rivals in trouble, chat?
Overwatch's first true poke tank since Sigma, with tools to keep enemies at bay and control the battlefield from long range.
She a poke tank.
Primary fire, Photon Magnum, is a charge-up beam that ends
All right, man. Hey, y'all niggas is going to hell, bruh. Shout out to Simple Jack with the $5 super chat. This nigga said, shout out to High Guard for making Blizzard actually do something positive with Overwatch, bruh. Shut up. Yeah, you ain't got a lot of kicking, Craig.
rewarding. As the longest range beam in the game, it defines her lethal zone, draining health from anyone daring to approach. Her barrier array sets her apart defensively. Its wrap shape not only mitigates damage, but also protects against flankers, giving Domina strong
Very
battlefield
interesting.
presence. Unlike traditional shields,
can't wait for the
its
cosplayers.
segments
All
can
right,
be
buddy.
destroyed individually, forcing enemies to focus fire to break through. Crystal
Interesting.
Charge adds another layer of control, unleashing area damage while simultaneously restoring her shields. This makes her a formidable anchor in teamfights, sustaining herself as she pressures opponents. Even in close quarters, Domina isn't helpless. Sonic repulsors knock enemies back in a straight line, stunning them if they collide with walls, perfect for disrupting aggressive dives. And such a distinguished hero needs an ultimate up to her standards. Welcome Panopticon, flipping the concept of barriers on its head. Striking enemies traps them inside a barrier that blocks their damage and healing. When the
Damn, so she could
effect
throw the
ends,
teams.
barrier explodes.
She could throw a little
delivering
something.
Devastating, often lethal punishment.
Next
And
up,
she
we're
bougie.
enlisting a former Overwatch agent, Emre, as one of our newest damage heroes. Once a member of the Overwatch strike team, Emre
I ain't gonna hold you. Emre looked like he say the N-word.
made a name for himself not only due to his skills on the battlefield, but for his commitment to his fellow agents. Principled and open, he stood as a shining example of the ideals Overwatch should
There
hold
not
itself
be any
to.
blacks back there.
But as the years went by, and as Overwatch began to grow looser with protocols and lose sight of its
So yeah, he do look like the MAGA Winter Soldier. He do. That's fucking funny, man.
Emre left the organization behind. Only
Instead of the Russian thing on his arm, he just got a big ass bald eagle or some shit on his arm. That should be funny.
recently was bounty hunter and
The
ex-agent
MAGA
Freya
Winter
put on his
Soldier.
trail. And what she found at the end was beyond what she ever could have expected. This is not the friend she remembers. His body has been heavily modified with cybernetics, and his mind seems at war with itself. Sometimes she sees the old Emre, the skilled soldier and good friend she thought she'd lost long ago. But other times he seems soulless, like his body is being piloted, turned into an unfeeling killing machine. Now aligned with Vendetta, he brings a classic soldier feel with enhanced mobility that makes him
So
exceptionally
he's got
deadly.
a 3 burst.
Emre brings a fast-paced run-and-gun style to Overwatch. His synthetic burst rifle fires 3-round bursts at blistering speed.
What you mean he gonna hit
Perfect
like a
for
truck?
Heroes like Pharah or Echo before they know what hit them. Need precision? Just go ahead and pull up his scope. It slightly tightens the rifle's burst spread, but unlike most scoped weapons, Emre actually keeps his normal movement speed. It's a slick way to win those long-range duels and nail clutch headshots without sacrificing mobility. When things get dicey, his cybernetics deploy the Siphon Blaster, a sidearm that packs explosive damage, heals through lifesteal, and boosts both speed and jump height. Whether you're escaping a dive, chasing down a straggler, or leaping to high ground, it's a lifesaver. For extra punch, toss out Emre's Cyber Frags. These versatile
Niggas with no aim.
explosives
Yeah, you know niggas with no aim gonna play this character. You right. Whoever plays this is either gonna be they the best person on your team or the worst. They gonna be selling.
chip away at health, bounce off walls, and make nasty finishers around corners. They're the perfect setup tool or surprise burst in close fights. And then there's his ultimate.
I might have to ask the podcast crew if they want to download and hop back on just to talk about it, see if we like it or not. It might be worth a conversation for the podcast. Because I'll give them this much credit. I haven't been interested in Overwatch in a long time, but I can tell they're trying. They are trying.
Override Protocol. The program takes full control, lifting Emirate into the air and arming him with a devastating cannon. Fire off 5 explosive shots or charge up 1 massive blast that can shred entire
I feel like this is a
enemy
lazy
teams.
character
There
design.
should be a level of familiarity here, patched with interesting
I think he's
twists
supposed to
that
appeal to a certain
encapsulate what
demographic. You know
Overwatch
what
heroes are all about.
Now let's talk about a new Talon-affiliated support, Mizuki. Mizuki is a member of the Hashimoto, Talon's
Little
loyal
ninja?
allies in Japan.
I want
Still
to be
quite young, Mizuki has grown detached and hardened after years of misfortune and fighting under the severe expectations of his clan. However, some in the clan still believe he isn't cut out for this life. But through his own dedication and the influence of clan elders, he has cemented himself as a vital player in the Hashimoto's ranks. While a formidable asset for Talon's goals, keep a close eye on Mizuki. His latest assignment has him infiltrating a group of troublemakers down near Kanezaka, the yokai. We'd hoped he would deal with them swiftly, but we fear he may be
game is
caught
this?
between loyalties.
Overwatch. They
Losing
killed
him to the
Overwatch
yokai,
2. It's just
or worse
Overwatch.
yet, Overwatch would be a blow to Vendetta's plans in the region.
Mizuki is an aggressive support who plays closer to the action than some of the other heroes in the role. His core healing tool is Remedy Aura, a field that surrounds him.
So he's a
Aura is
fighting
similar to
support,
Lucio's,
kind of like Gambit type shit.
Mizuki can charge this aura by healing allies with other abilities or even by dealing damage. To keep pressure on enemies, Mizuki wields Spirit Glaive, a bouncing projectile that dishes out steady damage while fueling his aura. Healing Kasa is a chain heal that bounces up to 3 allies. You choose the first target, and the Enchanted Hat does the rest. With multiple charges,
It's so
Mizuki
funny
can
seeing
quickly
this
stabilize
rebrand.
his team, while also receiving
Live service,
a bit of healing
baby.
himself, perfect for holding aggressive positions. Extra survivability comes from Katashiro Return, a mobility skill that boosts his speed and lets him teleport back to his starting position. It's an escape option, but also a clever way to outplay opponents mid-duel. And if enemies get too bold, Binding Chain tethers them to a confined area, slowing mobile heroes or grounding.
That's nice.
Finally,
So you can jump
Mizuki's
somebody.
ultimate Kekai Sanctuary creates a protective zone. Its outer layer absorbs incoming projectiles, while allies inside receive healing. Whether countering enemy ultimates or flipping a fight in your favor, it's a powerful tool that cements Mizuki as a support who thrives on aggression and clutch plays.
While Talon's roster is impressive, we would be remiss if we didn't brief you on who's joining up with Overwatch when Season 1 launches. A clear contrast to Mizuki's cool demeanor, Onron heats things up in the damage role. The elder sister
Enron?
of the water-wielding Wu Yong, Onron is a star student at Wuxing University. She's confident, hardworking, and holds others to the same high standards she holds herself to. Now she joins Overwatch
Tapping back
alongside
into
her brother
Overwatch?
with hope to save the world.
I don't know. I'm gonna kind of keep my eye on and see what's the temperature. I'm gonna see what the live service fiends is it worth. I said it.
And keep him out of trouble at the same time. Like Wu Yong, she fights with Wuxing's
She looks like a
elemental
streamer.
technology. Wielding twin fans that allow her to control fire, she reminds her foes to steer clear or get burned.
Onron is an assassin-style DPS who thrives on mobility and flanking. Her Juche fans fire 2 blazing projectiles, stacking her ignition passive to set enemies.
Yeah, I got it sped up.
Burning foes take damage over time and become more
30-minute
vulnerable,
video.
setting up her piercing secondary attack. When she uses Fan the Flames against ignited targets, the damage doubles, making eliminations swift and deadly. To get in so close, she commands the elements to move around the battlefield. With Inferno Rush, Onron dashes forward, damaging and knocking back enemies while gaining vertical mobility to reach high ground or cross gaps. 2 charges let her reposition quickly or dive straight into the back.
Why don't I hop back on Rainbow Six Siege? Because fuck that game, bro. I'm not giving Ubisoft none of my money or time.
Her training really pays off with Dancing Blaze, phasing her to nearby enemies for damage or as a time dodge against big abilities, even ultimates. The invulnerability
she's not
window
really my
extends
speed,
with each
but-
enemy hit.
Cool character
encouraging
design,
bold
though.
dives right into the fray. And then there's her ultimate, or ultimate.
She really is a Zula, though.
Alive, Onron unleashes Vermilion Ascent, soaring upward before crashing down to ignite enemies. But if she dies first, Vermilion Revival triggers a fiery explosion, resurrecting her mid-battle. It's both a second chance and a sneaky way to flip a fight. We're really excited to see Onron join Overwatch's roster. So excited, in fact, that she'll actually be available early for a hero trial starting tomorrow, February 5th, until Season 1 launches on the 10th. But I think there's still one more hero to talk about, Miranda.
One more.
The cat. In a world with gorilla scientists and hamster engineers, a cat wreaking havoc in a jetpack makes almost too much sense. Not much is known about this new arrival to the team. She appeared in Gibraltar as a stray, and if there's more to her story,
Yeah, they're definitely threatened by Marvel rivals. Why do I feel like this is the direct answer to Dark Boy? What's his name? Jeff. This is their Jeff. Instead of Jeff, they made Jermaine the cat. Like, I don't know. Like, we need a cute, cuddly mascot.
she certainly isn't sharing it. But whatever her origin, Overwatch's very own Brigitte was eager to adopt a new feline friend. Jetpack Cat has proven to be a surprising help in the fight against Talon. Her lightning-fast reflexes and her uncanny balance allow her to provide support in even the hairiest firefights. She'll put all 9 lives on the line to keep her team safe.
We really wanted to introduce a new
cosplay's coming
to Overwatch. Obviously, this cat has a jetpack that actually stays on the entire time. She's flying in the air. But when you're up in the air, you will be able to transport allies with Lifeline. While in this mode, allies that are below her will be able to attach to Jetpack Cat's tether, and she can move them around the map. Lifeline opens up worlds of strategies. It can be used for something as simple as a taxi from spawn, or to fly an ulting Cassidy above the point. And because
it's kind of like Storm's ability.
We all know cats love knocking things off ledges, Jetpack Cat's ultimate has her pouncing on enemies. The closest knockdown enemy is picked up by Jetpack Cat's tether, and then either flown off a ledge, dragged into the enemy team, or just taken for a joyride. We don't want
the jetpack can lift all that, huh?
Play her for yourself.
But really, we are so excited for what Jetpack Cat
It really does feel like they're
the plays you come up with.
Yeah, it does feel like they're mirroring Marvel Rivals.
Beyond these first 5 heroes, we'll also be releasing a new hero every season. Each one expanding how you can play alongside the ever-evolving story.
Hey, but this is good though. This is good. Jokes aside, it's very clear that they're inspired by Marvel Rivals, but it's good. It shows that Marvel Rivals is eating into their profits, which means people who are still fans of Overwatch, you are going to get a better product. And I guarantee you they are going to be more receptive. This is the best time to be vocal if you want to be like an Overwatch fan. I still hate live service games, but this is good.
It's on Domina.
Yeah, rising tides raise all ships. Now they got to try.
Jetpack Cat when Season 1 launches on February 10th.
Hey everyone, Kenny here back at Watchpoint Gibraltar where the rest of the team is supposed to be.
It just feels really bland.
Dope.
Yeah, well, the beauty is you don't got to play it. And ain't it free to play? So they're not charging for it anymore. So I was like, download it, try it for yourself. If you don't like it, cool. Same thing I basically said about High Guard. Like, where did all this vitriol come for like free to play games? Niggas complain when games is $70. You complain when they're free. Play this shit for an hour or two. If you don't like it, keep it moving.
Anyway, it's not just about who's
Shout out to the blacks at Overwatch.
How they fight. When Season 1 launches, there will no longer just be tanks, damage, and supports. Each role will have new sub-roles, all of which will have unique new passives tailored directly to the skill set and combat style they bring to Overwatch.
Damage heroes will now be spread amongst Recon, Flanker, Specialist, and Sharpshooter sub-roles. Next there will be Survivor.
Said, nah, that makes too much sense.
And Tactician supports. Lastly, do you prefer to be a stalwart tank? Maybe a bruiser instead that charges into battle. Or are you more of an initiator, attacking the backline?
New passive
Because sub-roles may change how you approach some of your favorite heroes. We're adjusting some perks as well. Over the last year, perks have had a huge impact on how you approach matchups. And we're continuing to explore not only how to tweak them for better balance, but also for the most fun way to play Overwatch. Beyond perks, later this year, we're looking at reworking some of the classic heroes. We'll have more details on the heroes and new abilities ahead of Season 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't play ranked. So not only are they dropping 10 characters in the same year, they're reworking the old characters as well. Like, it's going to be a completely different game. Everybody's going to be trying to figure it out. Rank would be a headache, I feel like. I get the gist of it. I don't really care about the rest of it. I just want to character. I'm gonna give him a little bit of clout. I think live service games are the devil, but they are trying. They are trying. There's new gameplay modes. They're adding a story finally. 10 new characters in 1 year. That is a lot of content, and it's free to play. At bare minimum, you download it. If you like it, play it, support them, buy their battle pass or whatever, give them some money. If you don't, you uninstall it. Like, it's free. It's really that simple. You don't got to be extra about nothing. But they are trying. You said, why are they the devil? Live service games are the devil because they've introduced a lot of modern things into games that have been detrimental to games, such as the battle pass, microtransactions. I also think live service games hurt the art form as a whole because with live service games, there's been in the last 10 years, there's been the rise of a new genre of gamers who are, I would probably put them under the hardcore casual umbrella, where like they only play Apex, they only play Overwatch, they only play Marvel Rivals. And the problem with that is it introduced sunken cost fallacy into the game. That was never a thing when I was a kid. And what I mean is, like, you got people that have like $2,000 worth of skins bought on Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. They have thousands of dollars of account. So because they have such like an emotional tie to these games, they are no longer supporting other things that are in the art form. I think that hurts the business as a whole. It's funneling all the money into one place that's not pushing creativity, because I mean it's still just Overwatch as a whole. I just think that like in order for live service the games to work, like I don't think any game should be last more than like five years plus. Like these games that have been going for like 10 plus years, I think they're detrimental. They are detrimental. It stifles creativity. It takes away from people being able to access, not being able to, but more than likely not accessing. And then ultimately it contributes to the thing that some people complain about, a lack of creativity. That lack of creativity is because y'all stuck on these live service games. You said that was an insightful take. I appreciate it. So yeah, I think they're the devil. Super Mario didn't have loot crates, and I hope it never do. To be honest, Super Mario didn't have no damn battle pass. But I do think that live service games have introduced sunken cost fallacy into games, and people will not get the fuck off these games, bro. Which ultimately I think hurts the industry as a whole. Because you should want, when new consoles drop, when new GPUs drop, when the PlayStation 6 comes out, we should be looking for new experiences. We should not be looking for Rainbow Six Siege X update. Just some food for thought. That's why I'm not a big fan of them. Because you got to keep in mind, the publisher goes where the money is. And if they're just making money on these live service games while you're bitching on Twitter about how there's nothing original out, guess what they're going to keep doing? They don't give a fuck what you say. They only look at what you spend on. You got people addicted to this shit. Also, live service games introduce gambling too. We can't forget that. Now you see why Halo Remake doesn't have multiplayer, because it'll kill the next Halo game live service. Yeah, they trying to get you into that ecosystem with that remake, then they can get you addicted to the live service eventually. Sad reality for gamers. And the worst part is people don't realize they're being that idea came from Epstein. Unfortunate, bro. GTA 5 and Fortnite is the release for live service games. I disagree. Maybe for modern. In my brain, the first mainstream live service game was World of Warcraft. It wasn't GTA 5. And I will say Fortnite introduced the battle pass. It innovated in that way to milk your money out of you. But no, the first live service game was EverQuest and World of Warcraft MMOs. At least with those games, you got new content like expansions every year. With these, you barely get any content. Wizards 101. Yeah, but I will say GTA and Fortnite, they innovated in certain areas. Got to get your dailies in it, shit like that. Said RuneScape. Pretty sure World of Warcraft came before RuneScape at the same time. In fact, you had to pay that subscription. Yeah, you had to pay that subscription. I think you still have to pay that subscription. That is the number one reason I never played. When I was younger, I was super interested in World of Warcraft. I never played it because I just couldn't afford it. It came out in 2004, I believe. Depending on the month, I was either 13 or 14 at the time. I couldn't afford $20 a month. You want me to pay for the game? You want me to pay $50 for the game and then $20 a month on top of that? Too rich. In my opinion, when I was a kid, if you played World of Warcraft, you were rich. I could not afford that shit. One of my favorites, Elder Scrolls Online. Honestly, it's not all that. This day and age, probably not. But back then, World of Warcraft was pretty innovative. It was pushing bound. You got to look at it from the standpoint of when it came out. Same reason that's the reason I never touched Final Fantasy 14. I'm not, even this day and age where I can afford it, I don't want to afford it. Because here's also and this is why I said live service games are the devil. This is what live service games have also done that I forgot to mention earlier. They've turned gaming into a job. Friendly reminder, guys. And I talked about this in my video about the psychology of microtransactions. Video games are supposed to be an escape where you're supposed to have fun. When you add a subscription or a battle pass to the game, it psychologically manipulates you into thinking I need to log in every day. Now you're playing Fortnite and you're saying to yourself, I'm not even really having fun right now, but I need to do this. Otherwise, I'm not going to get access to the things that I paid for. Back in the day, you just bought the game. And then at some point, it appeared on the screen. A new challenger has arrived. Let me beat this nigga's Luigi's ass. And then I unlocked him. And if I didn't, I could do it again until I beat him. But you lose access to that stuff. So it's turned gaming into a chore. So I will always live service games are good in moderation, but If you addicted to them, you need to look at yourself, man. I'm slandering that shit. Absolutely. Steam's getting sued. What they getting sued for? I prefer subscription-based MMOs because free-to-play has too much pay to win. I say fuck them all. Steam is getting sued. Haven't heard that one. Oh, it is. Let's see. Valve's Steam's game platform is getting sued for $900 million. People are still playing DC Universe Online for the PS4. I appreciate the super chat also. But he's not wrong, man. I played DC Universe Online when I was in college back in 2009. There are still people playing that shit on the PS4. Let it fucking go, man. What happens when the biggest name in PC faces a $900 million lawsuit? The question at heart of a heated legal battle that could reshape the gaming industry as we know it. Jacob Weeb outlines how Valve, the company behind the massively popular Steam platform, is being accused of anti-competitive practices that allegedly harm both developers and players. Representing 14 million UK-based users, this lawsuit doesn't just challenge Valve's business model, it questions whether the one's platform's dominance is stifling innovation and driving up costs for everyone, with allegations ranging from restrictive pricing policies to steep commission rates. The stakes are enormous for an industry that thrives on creativity and competition. I want to hear this out. What are they trying to argue? I didn't know this one. I'm saving that article. That's what I was doing. Gotta say that for the podcast. In this overview of the lawsuit, we'll explore the key claims against Valve and what they could mean for gamers, developers, and the future of digital distribution. Could this case lead to more competitive pricing and a fair marketplace, or it simply reinforce the status quo? This is very interesting because I feel like Steam already has the cheapest games on any platform. PC, Xbox, PlayStation. What are they arguing? Along the way, why did you link that GameStop shit? Hey, by the way, I covered it yesterday, that joke GameStop made. I saw they took down the tweet. Is this what is, or did they follow it up? Ditch the rubbers, trade your stick drift controller in for the same. What the fuck is this goofy shit? What did this look like? A bondage ad. If you don't get this, what's that shit called? What was the sex movie? The Great, whatever. This is like some bondage shit, man. What the fuck? Hold on, before we go back to that shit, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I know I responded right here. They deleted the tweet. I covered it yesterday, so they made it like a human trafficking. They made a human trafficking joke yesterday about selling your friend to GameStop, and I responded to it. They got 10,000 likes. Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey. They deleted the tweet. I guess they heard the feedback. Like, the shit wasn't funny. Shut the fuck up, GameStop. Pussies. Anyways, GameStop deleting tweets is proof, all the proof we need to bring public shaming back. Yeah, like, just terrible timing. Not with the Epstein files out. Why are you saying that? Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Could this case lead to more competitive pricing in a fair marketplace, or simply reinforce the status quo? Along the way, we'll unpack the nuances of Steam's market dominance and why some view its policies as both a lifeline and a barrier for indie developers. Whether you're a casual gamer or a die-hard enthusiast, this lawsuit raises important questions about the balance between convenience and fairness in the gaming world. And as the dust settles, the outcome could ripple far beyond Steam, forcing the entire industry to rethink how it operates. Okay, so here are the allegations. Pricing restrictions. Valve is accused of pressuring developers and publishers to maintain price parity with Steam on competing platforms such as the Epic Game Store and GOG. Critics argue that this practice limits consumers' choice and discourages competition by making it harder for the rival's platform to offer lower prices. What? Valve is accused of pressuring developers and publishers to maintain price parity with Steam. I'm lost. Am I reading this right? Tell me if I'm reading this wrong, chat. Are they arguing they're upset that Steam's prices are so low on their games that Epic and GOG has to match that price, otherwise people won't shop there? Am I reading that wrong? Pretty much. Nigga, what? Out of just being informed and trying to be fair, I'm gonna read the rest of this article, but I'm not gonna lie. First impressions, the UK, you niggas might be on trial. I know y'all are not trying to argue not for lower prices. What? Compatibility limitations. Steam's allegedly imposes restrictions on DLC and add-ons, discouraging users from purchasing content on alternative platforms. This claim suggests that Valve's policies further entrench its control over the digital gaming market. So they're saying basically you can't download DLC from GOG and then import it into Steam. I would imagine that's probably like for security issues, but you might have a case there. That's still a 50-50. I don't know if that's the strongest case because like I said, I could argue back that's a security issue. High commission rates. Valve's 30% commission on game sales is described in the lawsuit as excessive. Critics argue that this fee inflates game prices and disproportionately impacts smaller developers who often operate on tight budgets. Now, I do agree that 30% is probably too much to be taking from the game developers. The only problem is I don't agree with the way that they're arguing it because they're trying to argue it's for the indie studio, but I feel like this contradicts this. You guys are taking too much money away from the developer, which inflates the prices, but then you're bitching that the prices are too low on Steam. What? I don't know if they have a case here, man. I don't know if they have a case here, chat. I do agree though. I do think they need to lower. I think they should lower it to like 15. Maybe do a thing where maybe the happy medium is 30% for AAAs, 15% for indie studios, especially if it's like your first game or something like that. But like, I'm not gonna lie, right now I don't think they have a case. These allegations suggest that Valve's practices may create barriers for competitors and limit opportunities for both developers and consumers, raising broader questions about fairness and competition. Steam's market dominance. That's usually how they do it. It depends on the amount of sales. Steam's influence in the PC gaming market is immense, with estimates indicating it controls between 80 and 90% of the digital game distribution. This level of dominance has sparked concerns about its effects on pricing, competition, and innovation. Critics argue that Steam's overwhelming market share creates a monopoly-like environment, making it challenging for competitors. To be fair, I can't believe I'm defending them. To be fair to Steam, the reason they own so much of the marketplace, and if you're a PC gamer, you know this, it's because Steam was the only fucking distributor for like the last 30 years. What are we talking about here? Before Steam, the only way to get PC games is you had to go to GameStop, Best Buy, and you had to buy the disc. Steam was the only digital distributor. So naturally, when you're the first to market and nobody challenges them for 20 plus years, you're gonna dominate. So now they're upset because they entered the market late. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they have a case, chat. I don't think they have a case. Yeah, and they were I can't believe I'm defending a corporation. I don't think they have a case here. However, Valve's defenders counter these claims are emphasizing that its 30% commission rate aligns with the industry norms. Other major platforms, including Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, charge similar fee. If that's true, they definitely don't have a. Yeah, I'm not reading this, chat. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. I refuse to listen to the Fortnite launcher CEO. Yo, chill, Cold Tart, chill. Just say they stupid, chill, bro. It's Monopoly. They don't pass go unless Valve says. Don't be wrong. I don't want them to have a monopoly, but they put themselves in this position and nobody can. Also, to be fair, I remember when the Epic Game Store first came out, as well as GOG. A lot of PC gamers, including myself, we were very excited about it because it was competition. Like, if I remember saying, probably on this stream, if there's one company that can hop in the PC distribution lane and challenge Valve because they have the money, it's definitely Epic, because they got Fortnite and a bunch of other shit in their portfolio. They have the money to subsidize. The reality is that the reason the Epic Game Store is failing is because that shit is trash. Matter of fact, we read an article like 2 weeks on this stream that stated most people only get on the Epic Game Store to download the free games and leave. Your launcher is slower. It's invasive. You don't have good sales. The only thing good about the Epic Game Store right now is it's free. So if you want people to come over to your platform, you need to offer something competitive. Is that not how? Yo, I think the craziest thing about capitalism is people who swear that they're the most pro-capitalist people on earth are only pro-capitalist when they're fucking winning. It's free market until niggas start losing. Now all of a sudden, nah, I can't get, like, you just put out a bad product, man. You put out a bad product. I don't know if this is a case. I don't know about this. Lawsuit is stupid. Multiple things are contradicting themselves. So weaken the competition instead of fixing your shit. Exactly. If there's, I can't believe I'm defending a corporation, but if there's one that earned their place in gaming, Steam did it. They did it, and they did it the hard way. And to be fair, it took a long time too, because anybody who's been PC gaming for a while, you'll remember the old Steam was a lot slower. It wasn't the most optimized platform. It got better over time. The reality is the Epic Game Store and GOG, those things are fairly new. Just improve. And they're working class friendly. Like, they have the best prices on the market. Absolutely. I'm going to go buy the games there. Epic Game Store executive admits that the launcher sucks and says improvements are on the way. The Epic Game Store CEO admits that shit is trash. Come on, man. This is why you're failing. This is why you're fucking failing, bruh. And it's not like a situation like Walmart where you can argue that it's killing mom and pop shops in the fucking city, bruh. It's not doing that. Like, what are we talking about here? You know, you ass, and instead of fixing your shit, bro, get this goofy ass. I'm gonna save it for the podcast. Get this goofy ass lawsuit the fuck out of my face. This bro. Just shout out to Venus Vexes with the sub. Appreciate it. What other news stories I got for you? Oh, and more positive news. The Nioh 3 reviews have dropped, and they say that bit fire. Matter of fact, it was either Kotaku or Polygon, one of the bigger players in the space. They said in their review, and then I quote, matter of fact, let me check my phone. It was a pretty bold claim. Scrolling up. Oh, it was Dextero. They said Nioh 3 reaches for Elden Ring and it almost pulls it off. That's a bold claim. That's a bold claim. I've been seeing a lot of really good reviews. I'm not going to lie. Today, I was kind of itching to play Nioh 3. I've been enjoying the demo. I have my gripes with it, especially the UI. But overall, I am enjoying it. I'm curious to see how the full game plays when it comes out. But overall, it's sitting at an 86 overall Metacritic. So if you are into these types of games, this will be available later this week, Friday, for you to try out. From the reviews and also from playing the demo, if you don't like Souls games, you might like this one for a few reasons. It's much faster because it's not made by From Software. This is made by Team Ninja. It's a much faster paced game with some Soul elements in it. A lot of customization with the build, and then there's also 3-man co-op in there. Any game with co-op, come on, man. Less Souls like, more action RPG. Yeah, it's more of an action RPG with Souls elements, I will say. And it's taken me a second to kind of adjust to some of the mechanics, but it's got 3-man co-op in it, so you can squad up if you're looking for something to play. It's only going to be available on PS5 and PC. So shout out to Team Ninja for dropping a banger. 2K's fucking over the WWE 2K community, just like you said they would eventually with their new DLC. Is that why somebody tweeted me earlier? Hold up. That might be the next news story. Somebody tweeted me earlier today. I didn't know what the fuck the nigga was talking about. I just retweeted it because the nigga shouted me out and he linked my video. But shout out to this creator. Zuri High Life. I guess he's a WWE creator. He tweeted, with the WWE 2K Ringside Pass news dropping today, I thought I should lob one of my favorite videos I watched from last year back on the timeline. The future of WWE 2K is looking bleak, and you're going to see some parallels. And he linked my video about 2K's microtransactions stuff. So what happened with the Ring Pass? Let's look this up real quick. Uh-oh. Do I have more evidence to push my agenda? It's not that deep. It is that deep, nigga. Okay. WWE 2K Ringside Pass sparks backlash over the grind system. WWE 2K26 is implementing a major change to its DLC content model with the introduction of the Ringside Pass system, which replaces the traditional season pass approach used in previous games. The new system features both free and premium tiers, with players earning ringside experience points across various game modes to unlock rewards. Unlike previous WWE 2K titles, where DLC characters were immediately accessible upon purchase, the Ringside Pass requires players to progress through tiers to unlock so it's a battle pass. They're introducing the battle pass like 2K. Am I getting that right? I don't know shit about wrestling. Am I getting this right? Battle pass format, 6 seasons release every 7 weeks. So yeah, they're literally copying 2K. Oh boy. So there will be 6 seasons every 7 weeks from March to October, each with 40 tiers offering 120 rewards, 60 free, 60 premium. Earn through gameplay, win matches across Play Now universe. Who gives a fuck how you earn this shit? So it's a battle pass. I'm not reading the rest of it. I'm here to let y'all know it's a slippery slope. It's gonna get worse. And it's funny because we just talked about why I think live service games are the devil. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE 2K is no longer about having fun. It is about psychologically manipulating you into logging in daily. And let me tell you why they do this. The reason why these companies are implementing these battle passes in and these daily challenges, they need you on the servers with these live service games. Why? It's not just about generating revenue from the microtransactions, but it's also, stay with me, about generating revenue for ad space. Oh, Lord. So if you never played 2K, I've never played WWE's new 2K Island, but I played NBA 2K. It's similar shit. In NBA 2K, they have what's referred to as the city. It's a virtual world. And in it, they have buildings all over the place with signs. And on those signs, you're going to see Reese's Cup, Nike, whatever, Sprite. Guys, those ads are not ran for free. Companies are buying those ad spaces, right? They're going to do the same thing with the WWE Island. They're going to put more buildings on the island and they're going to sell ad space. So why do they need you on the server with the battle pass? They're going to use the battle pass to psychologically hook you into logging in every day so they can run to advertisers, Verizon, Walmart, Target, whatever you think of. And they can say, hey, last year we averaged 500,000 users daily, but we implemented this battle pass and we're now, between the Xbox and the PlayStation version, 1.5 million users are logging in daily, which translates across a month of, at the 0.5, it'd be 35 million or whatever impressions. We can guarantee you 35 million impressions every month if you pay this price. The data's right there. TBH can see the matrix code. I'm trying to predict. This is what it is. So I say all that to say this. WWE fans, because you can't stop this. It's not too late. It's not too late. All I can say is learn from the 2K community, NBA 2K community. If you are a wrestling fan, or if you're somebody who wakes up at 6 a.m., rubs baby oil all over their body, plays the Jeff Hardy theme song, and jumps off the couch and does front flips into a pool of Jello, if that's what you like to do, listen to me. Don't buy the battle pass. Don't buy the game. It's that simple. If you do buy the game, at bare minimum, don't buy the battle pass. Don't buy it. If they see the battle pass is not selling, they will get rid of it. But in order for this to work, it's going to require some class consciousness. It can't just be you. You got to tell your homeboys. Because when they look at the numbers and they see their sales are down, they're going to see they upset the fan base and they're going to get rid of it and they're going to think of a new way to do things. But, you know, you're going to have to do your part. A lot of times people say, fuck it. I'm not doing that shit because the next man is not going to do it. But me personally, personal type shit. I believe, as corny as it sounds, you have to be the change that you. So although it might be true, everybody might not follow you, at least you have the defense of saying, I did my part. Change does start with one person. Just some food for thought. And also I can promise you this too. If you do participate in this shit, the battle pass this year might be $5. Next year it's gonna be 10, then 15. It's gonna get worse every year. So right now, this is the year where you put your foot down and say, I'm not buying WWE this year. Watch what happens next year. You have my word. Y'all gonna give Vince McMahon more money? That's what I'm saying. Porzingis to the Warriors? For real? Is he gonna actually show up and play? Vote with your wallet. Vote with your wallet. Vote with your wallet. Vote with your wallet. Remember who warned you here. We'll see what happens next time this year. We'll see. Because for those unaware, NBA, the reason they are also implementing this, it's not just about the ad space they want to sell. NBA 2K, since the year they've implemented VC, I think it was 2K13. Since the year they implemented VC, they have generated more revenue year over year. Whether it's they've sold more VC or because they increased the price of the VC and then they sold more VC on top of the fact that they increased the price. Every year they have generated more revenue. That That is why they're implementing it into this, because they're probably thinking, damn, NBA 2, like, I think 70% of the profits for how much profit is right from BC. Let's see, 2K earning report. Oh, the badge plug. 2K's earning report for 2K24 just came out. Virtual currency sales are exceeding our plans, and 2K saw a double-digit growth compared to 2K23. 2K23 to 2K24, there was a double. I told y'all every year, and this is 2K24. Every year it goes up. I don't know the exact number, but people have been eating this shit like, and it may not, to be fair, it may not be you, but some of y'all got to start checking your homeboys and fucking shaming them. Like, hey, nigga, let me see your fucking PlayStation purchase history. If you pull up your homeboy's purchase history, you're going to be like, you spent $5,000 on VC? These be the same motherfuckers that be like, I can't afford a car, bro, in the economy, man. This shit too crazy. Of course you can't afford a down payment on a car. You got a down payment on a fucking My Player, nigga. What the fuck? Do your part. Be an adult. Be responsible. Because I can't stress enough, these are video games we're talking. These are fucking video. I appreciate the WWE story. Got 8 My Players, man. $2,000 on drippy light skins. The hive mind shit is like almost scary. It's like psychological invasion of self-integrity. It is. And they don't give a fuck. That's the thing you have to understand about the corporation. They don't give a fuck. It's not their job to give a fuck. Their job is to appease their shareholders. And the worst part about people getting manipulated is the people who are getting manipulated the most are the ones that are screaming, it's not that deep. Ain't nobody reading all that other goofy shit. It is that deep. It is that fucking deep. Be a fucking adult. Other news. Nintendo announces a partner direct that may have good news for software fans. The long wait for Nintendo news is nearly over, as the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase has been announced, one that will hopefully give From Software fans an update on a game they've been waiting for. Nintendo's 2026 schedule is looking grim. While there are some first-party titles in the works, they're very much B tier. That's crazy. Shout out to Scott. Such as the new Mario Tennis and the Yoshi games. The biggest title by far is Pokemon's What, nigga? What the fuck is this? Pokemon's Pokeba? This shit nerdy as hell. What the hell is the Pokemon Pokeba? Oh, hell no, nigga. Well, all right, bro. I don't know about you. I take that back what I said about you, Scott. I do think Mario Tennis and Yoshi games are B tier as much as I like them. They're not Zelda and the mainline Mario. But saying Pokemon Pokeba is bigger than Mario Tennis, nigga, ain't nobody playing this shit. This goofy ass. What is this, bruh? What? This is the farming simulator with Pokemon or some shit? The official Nintendo of America Twitter has announced that a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase will be held on February 5th, 2026. The show will run for roughly 30 minutes and focus on games made by third-party studios. All right, so that's tomorrow. Unfortunately, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, because tomorrow's date day. I'm busy touching grass. Your favorite streamer actually touches grass. So we probably talk about this on Friday. So it's going down February 5th at 6 a.m. PST for roughly 30 minutes. Okay. Hopefully we get some Dust Blood shit. So what will actually appear during the Nintendo Direct Showcase? Hopefully there will be plenty of new reels, given the Switch 2 schedule looks extremely bare. Now is the time to start fleshing it out and give fans something to be excited for. One game that fans are looking forward to is the Dust Bloods, a new fantasy multiplayer game. So they're just hoping. I thought this would be guaranteed. There's no promise that this is gonna be shown. We don't know, bro. We don't fucking know. Hopefully they show it tomorrow. Yo, shout out to Milk Dud with the sub. Appreciate it. By tomorrow is the hypothetical Giannis trade. Yeah, we need that big domino to fall. Where Giannis going? Do you think Dust Bloods might actually get released on PC? Was Bayonetta 2 released on PC? I don't think it was. It wasn't. No. Nah, it ain't coming to PC. That shit staying on Nintendo. It ain't coming to PC. I don't think so. Because Nintendo, it's a Nintendo. Yeah, it ain't coming. If Bayonetta was on PC, I would have said there might be a chance, but nah. Bayonetta 1's on PC, but Bayonetta 2 isn't. Because Nintendo saved Bayonetta. So since they're working directly with Nintendo from software, I think Nintendo probably put up money for the development. Nah, this shit is staying on the Switch. You're gonna have to buy a Switch too. And to that I say, wait for the reviews to come out. If it gets a 9 or higher, you might have to consider getting a Switch. But I'm gonna be honest. If this game gets like a 8 or lower, I don't think I'm buying a Switch 2 for this. I think the lowest I'm willing to go is 8.5. But I'm not buying no fucking console for an 8 out of 10. This is gonna be rough, man. I hate this shit, man. I hate this shit. I don't want to buy no new console, bro. Also, to be fair, chat, just to give you some hope, legally, I doubt it's coming to PC. Nobody said illegal. Alleged. Friendly reminder, some of the best Switch games are on PC. You don't think they can figure out how to get that shit on there and maybe put some servers on that bitch? We gonna be playing that bitch.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
I'm playing Astro Chain on PC right now. Allegedly, bro. Allegedly. Hit the like button if you watch it on YouTube. So yeah, we'll talk about this on Friday. Because I'm most likely not streaming tomorrow. I know I'll probably be tired in it. What else we got? Other PC news. Valve confirms the Steam Machine price and release details have been delayed by exploding component prices. Translation, AI is ruining everything. In a blog post published on Wednesday, Valve said it still planned to release its console-like PC and VR headset in the first half of the year, but that it would need more time to land on a concrete pricing and launch date that we can confidently announce. When we announced these products in November, we planned on being able to share specific pricing and launch dates by now, the post reads, but the memory and the storage shortage you've likely heard across the industry have rapidly increased since then. The limited availability and growing prices of these critical components mean we must revisit our exact shipping schedule and pricing. Our goal of shipping all 3 products in the first half of the year has not changed, but we have work to do to land on a concrete pricing and launch date that we can confidently announce. Being mindful of how quickly the circumstances around both of these things can change, we will keep you updated as much as we finalize those plans as soon as possible. Translation, your president of the United States, aka, if you don't let me invade Greenland, I'm gonna tear off the world. We're gonna tear China. We're gonna tear off Denmark. We're gonna tear off Mexico. We're gonna tear Toronto. We're gonna tear off the world. Okay, him, he's ruining everything. I bet it's not funny now, huh? When I was talking about this shit a year ago. I can't believe I'm defending a corporation, but once again, I kind of feel bad for them, as well as Nintendo. They wanted to put out cool new products, and now they looking at it like, damn, what? We don't know how much this bitch is gonna cost with these fucking tariffs. The AI RAM shortage. It is bad, man. It is bad. Mr. President shit himself is shitting on everybody, bro. Then they're just talking about the Steam Machine and what it is. So because they confirmed, so that says to me, the price of this was supposed to have been announced. But because of the RAM and the GPU shortage, as well as in combination with the tariffs, they're now scrambling, trying to figure out what do we charge for this. And I'm starting to lean towards it might be true. The rumors, it might end. This might have been a device that was supposed to be $600-700. It might end up being $1,000. And I'm here to let everybody know, if that bitch come out as stout, I ain't buying it. I wanted it as like an emulation machine to put in the living room. We don't need it that bad. We don't need it that bad. No. By the way, AI, I still don't know what the fuck that shit is for. Outside of basic data analyzation and chat GPT is not that useful. Matter of fact, I'd go as far as to say, I don't even really feel like I see. You remember when like Chat GPT first came out like years ago? It was like in the night, guys. At Chat GPT, we on it. I don't feel like I really hear anybody talk about Chat GPT like, unless you're really a part of like the AI community. But like the everyday person, like niggas hate Copilot, bro. I don't really feel like people talk about that shit. Like, what is this for? Polluting the air, getting rid of all the drinking water, raising electricity prices on you and I's utility bill. And for what? And raising the prices on PCs for what? Nothing. World destruction. The bubble's popping. I hope so. I'm praying. I'm not gonna lie. You'll rarely hear me say this. I'm praying on it. The AI downfall. Fuck Elon. Fuck Jeff Bezos. Fuck all them bitch ass niggas, bro. Bro, pet the dog. I ain't pet the nigga that food on him. Yeah, he said, "Hey, nigga, you better pet that dog. Gotta pet that dog." Other news, GTA news. Oh, the last two articles I have is we got an update for PS4 niggas. Now I know it's really scary. Matter of fact, let me see. What should we do? Let's handle it. I'm feeling like no, that's not cool. This one? I know it's scary. Being a chronically unemployed PS4 nigga. You hold up a job resume, a job application. Ooh, it scares them. We know you don't want to upgrade. You feel like your 2013 Ti-83 gaming console is capable of anything. Despite game developers, hardware manufacturers, and hardcore gamers telling you otherwise. It's funny too, because I feel like the average PS4 nigga is a facts over feelings person until you show them the facts. Hardcore gamers, manufacturers, and game devs have all said, please upgrade. They said, I don't believe it. Where'd you get that, Facebook? I've got some good news for you. I know it's scary because we're on the horizon. We're on the cusp, guys. The cusp of next generation gaming. Just yesterday, we read a report about the next Xbox could potentially release as soon as 2027. AMD has been contracted. The contract is dotted and signed by Microsoft. And they said, we ready to roll out like Autobots in 2027. Ultimately, they said the Xbox coming out, the next one, is up to Microsoft if they want to release it. They said, if they ready, we ready. We got the components, nigga. We trying to upgrade the graphics. We trying to upgrade the physics. We trying to upgrade the lighting. We trying to upgrade the capacity in online servers. They said, we got all that shit. And the PS6 could potentially come as soon as 28, 29, and it might get pushed back. We don't know. So I understand heading into the next generation, we on the cusp of new technology. Things can feel scary. You already got left in this generation as a PS4 nigga when it comes to PS5. So the thought of the next Xbox and the PS6 is making you shit yourself like the president of the United States that you voted for, not me. Well, the good news today is it was announced that when the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox come and the new GPUs, whatever series it is, while we're playing Grand Theft Auto 6, you'll still be able to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh my God. The greatest game of all time will still be there for you. Take-Two reaffirms its support for GTA Online after the release of GTA 6. Take-Two has confirmed in its latest earnings call that the highly anticipated GTA 6 is on track to meet its November 19th release date. The CEO also took a moment to address a far older Rockstar title, GTA 5 Online. Rockstar CEO has reconfirmed to broke-ass, bitch-ass, unemployed hobosexuals who fuck for a living and have a PS4 under their armpit, couch surfing, to fuck MILF after MILF, who just went through a divorce. They said they will continue to support the online mode for GTA 5. So congratulations to the PS4 community. When we've moved on to the PlayStation 6, whatever the next Xbox is, you guys will still have something to play. If you want to be a broadband blood, the keyboard crip on GTA 5, like you have been for the last 13 years, you can do that still. You guys keep fighting the good fight. Now, we got one more story too, because I got multiple positive PS4 stories. So the other PS4 story I got for you is the other day we covered the fact that you can cook a steak on the PS4. We now know you can also boil water. I would say pasta, but I know you niggas ain't eating penne. You ain't eating none of that, none of the fancy pasta. So top ramen. You can now cook one of your favorite meals on the PS4. It has been proven. I don't think he stated how long it took for him, but it is possible if you take that old rusty ass pot, put some water in it, and boot up Marvel Rivals, you can boil some goddamn top ramen, put a little egg in there if you want to get fancy with it. Look at all that bacteria in that water. You can clean it up if you boil that bit. This is the power of the PS4. Truly phenomenal shit. So we can cook chicken, burgers, steaks, and now pasta. What can the PS4 not do, chat? Y'all let me know. What can the PS4 not do? This console is the greatest. The PS4 is up there with the invention of fire, the invention of the wheel, the invention of the light bulb, and the invention of vaccines. The PS4 might have saved more lives than vaccines. Matter of fact, the average PS4 nigga probably believes the PS4 sold more lives than the vaccines because the average PS4 nigga is a Facebook bum that doesn't believe in vaccination. Nigga got vaccines all throughout fucking elementary, middle school, and high school so you can play sports just to barely graduate and get on Facebook and say, I don't believe in vaccines. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm getting on a game. You said poison this. You said grilling while gaming. You could get it in on the game. You could get a little burger. Like, come on, man. Chat. I'm trying to put y'all on. Y'all not understanding the plight of the PS4 nigga, bro. I feel like that's a book, right? The cover being black and white. Just be a nigga sleeping on with a blanket on a public bench. The title of the book, The Plight of the PS4 nigga. That should be fucking funny, dude. The hibachi state. Oh my god. You don't piss me off. I'm about to get on this motherfucking Nioh 3 demo because I still got some stuff I gotta I still got some yeah, somebody need to try to cook some Wagyu on the PS4 now. That'd be crazy. Because then I'd be like, how the fuck did you afford Wagyu? A cut of Wagyu, but you can't afford a PS5. That's crazy. We're gonna cook Wagyu and Kobe. We're gonna hop on some more of this. There's an update. This Nioh 3 demo. I'm gonna use the bathroom and feed my dog real quick. BRB. Oh, baby, love me. This stream gets me laughing till my stomach hurts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just hit the like button. That's all I ask. Hit the fucking like button. You gotta laugh, learn something today. Or even if you hate me, hit the like button. I mean, I'm still doing something right. I evoke some level of. But yeah, I seen Porzingis got traded. Another team to. I wish I could get a paycheck for doing nothing. I saw Kaminga. Where Kaminga get traded to? Jonathan Kaminga. He get traded. Watch the trailer for Reblade, Death of Spiral. Now what's that? I bought that new DCKO boss battle. I think Superman fight Homelander in that one. CP3 got traded. I thought he retired. No, they sent him home. He didn't retire. It's even worse. Like, they just sent him home. That's like, nigga, we don't need you. To the Hawks. Kaminga with Jalen. That could be a decent. If Kaminga lives up to the hype, because everybody always talks about the potential, but it's kind of hard to tell. He's had spurts, but then he also has had spurts where he did nothing. But it could be a decent little duo or something. Would I take the Super Soldier Serum if it was real? Depends on how it's being distributed. Is it the United States? Do I get it from the United States government, or can I buy it off of Temu in a back alley or some shit? Depends on how it's being. If it's coming from the government, I don't want it. I ain't doing the bidding for. I ain't doing no bidding for the government, the United States government. But if I can get it, like if I can get a shot and I know the shot clean in the back alley, I might get it, bro. I might get it, and then I can be a superhero on my own terms. Straight from Trump's hands? Nah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'd rather get it on the black market, and then I can become my own superhero. I become Captain Black America. My superpower would be fighting back against gentrification.
Taro, you did everything.
Like, I don't have my only supervillains. With Captain Black America, I'm fighting gentrification. So my only supervillains would be bad landlords. Like, I would just pull up to an apartment complex in the middle of the night. Be like, where the landlord at, nigga? Just yank his ass up and punch him in the fucking mouth. Lower the rent, you bitch ass nigga. Make sure some black folks get some equity and shit. Like, gentrification's down in the city of Atlanta this year, thanks to Captain Black America. Moment I see a Whole Foods in a black neighborhood, just tear it up. All right, let me check the map. Where are we going? What's that? Is a kitty cat over there? Kitty cat right there. We can go get that joint. Yeah, take care of the slumlords. Dora Mondani type shit, fighting the landlords. Hey, somebody got to do it, bro. You got to look out for the people. Oh, it's where I came from. Apparently, it's right behind. Oh, he's right there. South Park warned us. That's too fast. If I had superpowers, it's up for the rich billionaires. You might fuck around and create your own Lex Luthor though. Then what you gonna do? He gonna pull up on you with the powers. Oh, piece of candy. Yeah, I would eliminate all raccoons. Absolutely. Look at Nicki Minaj. Did all that cooning, didn't even get your citizenship. They gave you a fake. Got all these ninja powers and can't swim. Did all that cooning and got a fake citizenship card. As I don't know if I would be able to do him. His body is so acidic and nasty. He might poison me. I know I have the strength of 10 men, but I can't defeat this disease. All right. Super Soldier Serum with fentanyl would be wild. Well, in theory, well, actually, if you read the comic books, you know the Super Soldier Serum just doesn't. I believe the Super Soldier Serum gives him the strength of like 10 men, so it's like low level, super level strength. Gives him super reflexes. But what a lot of people don't know is it also enhances his metabolism and it reduces the buildup of lactic acid. That's why he can run nonstop. Like in Marvel Rivals, he never stops running because it's actually accurate to his ability. That's why he ran like that in the movie, because he doesn't get lactic acid. So, because he has that buildup of that fast metabolism, in theory, if somebody put, well, actually, if they put fentanyl in the super soldier serum, it wouldn't affect him, in theory. His body would just absorb it. Yeah, he can do this all day type shit. Well, actually, yeah, he's got 10 minutes in the pause. Science. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. What the fuck am I hearing? Comic book nerd shit. Does it enhance his bed performance? In theory. But I mean, Steve never really got bitches like that, so hard to tell. Hard to tell. That man was too stuck on a chick from the 1950s. Like that oak. How do I join the Discord? I need friends to run Nioh with. Discord.gg/GI update. If you type !Discord in the chat, it should give you a link if my bot is on. But if it's not, it's discord.gg/GI update. Well, actually, the super soldier serum just amplifies who you are as a person. From a personality standpoint, but that's not all it does. It enhances your body too. Just talking from a personality standpoint. Kitty cat. You know, there's a new Captain America, right? There's actually like 2 new Captain. Look at the Red Skull. Yeah, but you're talking about personality wise. We were talking about like physical traits. Yeah, we were talking about physical traits. Was he a bachelor or a Lindsey Graham bachelor? He was like old school family values type shit. Like, oh, I'm a love woman for the rest of my life. Horny. Let me stop. Question is, chat, are y'all taking the super soldier serum if you get offered it? Oh, this poor demon just taking a bath and shit. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to cut his life short. Fuck him. Fucking only end up. I'm not gonna lie. Now I think about it, the question is, because he's right. The other side effect of the super soldier serum is it enhances your personality. So if you're a good person, you're going to become a really good person. That's why Steve is such a Boy Scout. And that's also why Red Skull is such a manipulator, because he hid his actual personality. So it turned him into a super evil manipulator, right? If I got the super soldier serum, you wouldn't want me off that shit, because I feel like I'm already a premier shit talker. I'm going to become even worse. I'm going to become insufferable. Like, a nigga better never say nothing to me in the chat off the fuck when I'm off. I get to fuck chicks without losing stamina. I feel like it sounds cool to say that, but in theory, is that really fun? Like, think about that, right? Like, just going all day and all night. I'd go as far as to say, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I don't have sex before marriage, but I go as far as to say, if you could just fuck all night because of the super soldier serum, like, the pussy's not that good. Like it's a compliment if you don't last that long. Like, god damn, your shit is.
Like, God. Like, if I'm in the pussy for longer than 15 minutes, bro, that shit is not a compliment, bro. Your shit is dry. Like, it's not ideal to bust for like in like 2 minutes, but it's low-key a compliment if you do. Because if you only in that bitch for 2 minutes, like, god damn, this shit is so soaking wet, but bloop, 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 bloop. Like, I couldn't control myself, shorty. So, like, next time, tell her, like, if you don't go the distance, like, really, it's a compliment. It means your shit is tight. It was hard getting in this bitch, bro. Even harder getting out. Y'all won't understand.
No sex before marriage, though. No sex before. 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why would I want to do it for more than like 10 to 20 minutes? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have shit to do. Like, I've said that on stream before. Like, I feel like that's one of the greatest lies told in R&B. Some niggas be singing in the 90s R&B, singing, "We gonna make love all night long." No, we not, bro. I got shit to do. First of all, I'm tired. Like, I got shit to do. Got money to get. What are we talking about, bro? Who dropped the super chat? Shout out to some guy with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you. Love you. Just found out my girl of 6.5 years was cheating. He lied in the worst way, but I got back to streaming and content. Hey, get on your purpose, bro. I'm sorry you went through that. As cliche as it sounds, because I know how you feel. Only time can heal that shit, bro. So the best thing to do is occupy your mind with something positive. New hobby, like you said, you're doing the you taking the right steps. Focus on your content, bro. Focus on your content. What about this dude? See you in the gym. What is this game? Nioh 3. I'm changing it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Beep 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 beep. All right, I switched the game. Yeah, motherfuckers told me if I was off the super soldier. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, like, hey, jokes aside. So I was talking about like lasting long, right? No sex before marriage, but on some real shit, right? Can I just state it does say a lot about your mind frame when we having a conversation about the super soldier serum, and I say, "What are you gonna do with it?" Half the chat is like, "Oh, I become a superhero. I help people." This nigga said, if I was off the super soldier serum, I would be fucking bitches all night. That says a lot about your. That's what you'd be doing with that. What a soup. That's what you'd be doing. Because if that's your goal, just go buy a fucking rhino pill, nigga. Like, what are we talking about, right? Like, niggas got their priorities. I don't know why I'm broke. Like, if that's your priority, that is a crazy statement to me, man. Oh my goodness. Go get a blue chew. We can do that without the super soldier serum. Why don't we give it to somebody more deserving? I was gonna say that, but then you burst the underwater out. This priorities all the way fucked up, man. That shit is funny. Honey packs are the super soldier serum. I wouldn't know. I ain't never popped that shit. I ain't never popped that shit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what brand of a honey pack. I don't even know how it works. So you freak ass niggas, let me know how that shit works. Since y'all want to be nasty in the chat. Is the honey pack, do you put it in tea? Because you know, like, you're supposed to put honey in your tea to make it taste better, or you just down it, or do you rub it on yourself? How it works? Let me know. Yeah, I rubbed the honey pack all over my Johnson, bro. Nigga turn into, you know, Colossus from X-Men? I get as hard as Colossus. It is crazy. Like, all right, bro. All right. I think it's just straight up honey. I legitimately don't even know what that shit is. Bye-bye. Oh, you're a boss? Oh, hold on, let me lock in. You got a random bosses. The hell? Oh, he got that millennia shit. Oh, you got low poise though, bitch. Okay, so when he does that, that's when it. Me that. Okay, yeah, he's got low poise. He's got a clear weak. Arms away. Ninja mode doesn't do nothing. He just splashed on me? You got the moist stance. Ow. All right, so all of a sudden he got unlimited defense. Look at that. Like, he just swung through my shit. Ow. Bullshit. How did you? Oh! Oh, shit. Come on. Oh! Okay, in the fourth. Oh, I had to lock in. Give me that shit, bitch. I had to lock in real quick. Did you get a chance to test the hidden ones? I don't know what that is. Come on, some Assassin's Creed or something? All right, what was you talking about, chat? I don't know. I was rudely interrupted. What the hell was it like? Got it. Touch my Super Soldier Serum. Oh, I'm over that conversation. Well, all I've learned is some of y'all don't need. I don't need soldier. Some of y'all too nasty for that shit. Fucking shit. All like, what the hell, bro? Like putting her through the mattress to a whole nother level. Honey packs give you a huge hangover. Let me ask you a question. How you know that? There's some food for thought. How do you know that, bro? My girl made me take one as a joke. Your girl? Yeah, all right. That's funny. How old are you? Your girl made you take one. Share. So let me get this straight. A woman took the honey pack and she poured it on a spoon and shoved it in your fucking throat. Said, "Here, nigga, eat this shit." That's what she did? Or did she say, it would be funny if your dick got harder? And you'd be like, yeah, it would be funny if I could actually get it up. I should take a honey pack. He's not. I'm just joking. We believe your shit works. We believe you. This nigga Victor, bro. Oh my goodness. This nigga said, she forced me. I don't believe that. No, we were just curious what would be the difference. Oh, so she did force you. You was just curious. Own up to it. You tried to make it seem like it was against your own. You made it seem like she tied you to the bedpost with a fucking bed sheet tied around your eyes like you couldn't see and put some damn cough syrup in your mouth. That would be the difference. The way you worded it, she made me do it. This nigga was talking like she had you tied up like a fucking pig at a luau. Had your fucking feet and your arms in the air and tied up together, butt all in the air and shit. You poured it on your body. All right. Yeah, that joint. Where else can we go? Oh, there's something down here. There's a boss down here too. Oh, an enemy base. Where are we at? What's this? My face right way. Slipped it. Yeah, she slipped it in your drink. I need some health. Diggy said he beat the demo 6 times yesterday. How many times y'all beat this demo, man? Demo is actually pretty big. What level were you when you got to the end? Apparently, I'm hella under leveled. 42 times. What a... Farted, bro. The fuck? Yeah, I heard it. That's why you looking at it. I heard it. You farted loud as hell. Doesn't think you have a job? I don't know. Ask him. Loves the Nioh life. He loves the grind. When do I get that ninjutsu ability that makes me run fast? Really use that. Want a honey pack?
Come here, little guy. No need to be scared. Whoa. It's gone.
Once you beat the final boss of the demo, it just ends. It says buy the full game. You broke bitch. How long is this demo? Didn't you said you had 10 hours on it? Yeah. Granted, like 2 of those would probably been lost though. then I just found out that freaking there was a lot of shit on the map. I didn't even know there was a map. So probably made it a little bit longer than what it needed to be, but you know. What Sonic say? Live and learn. What anime you watching? I went on my little anime binge and I haven't been on it since. I need to catch up on Sentenced to Be a Hero, because I'm pretty sure there's a few episodes out right now. I haven't watched it since episode 2. It's probably 2 more that drop. Other than that, there's nothing I'm watching. Trying to get back to reading. I felt like there's only so much time in the day. So like I can only do one thing or the other. And I feel like I went on a little anime binge over the last few weeks, but then I kind of fell back on my reading. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like that. So I'm kind of trying to get back in my reading bag, you know? Started watching a Korean show on Netflix called Bloodhounds. What's that about? I do know a new season of Love is Blind is supposed to be coming out, or it did come out or something. So I'm probably gonna have to watch that. You see the RDC skit? Nah, what's the skit? It's the demo, so they're confident in the game if the demo's 8 to 15 hours. Pretty much. To give away this much for free, it must be a lot of good content. Kid is a boxer and is in debt to a crime lord. That's Bloodhounds? I'm kind of fire. That's anime. Watching Black Clover right now. Smart man. Smart. Probably the smartest thing I've seen somebody say in the chat. Probably the smartest thing. There's a show on Netflix called Mercy of None. Check that out. Oh, I take that back. Last week I did finish Griselda. I finished that show. It was pretty good. I do feel like the ending was pretty abrupt. That's probably the only thing I didn't really like. I feel like the ending almost made it seem like she won in the long run, and I was like, I didn't really like that because her ass got clapped. Just seeing Black Clover's having production issues for season 2. Really? Griselda, like Benny the Butcher and them. Well, their group name is based off. Griselda was a drug dealer. You didn't know that? She was probably the second biggest cocaine supplier behind Pablo Escobar. He was a big drug dealer in the 80s and 90s. Please tell me you're joking. You're trolling. Yeah, Griselda Blanco was her full name. Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard of her. Yeah, there's a show on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes if you want to watch it. It's really good. If you like Narcos, it's basically like a spinoff of Narcos. It covers her story. So yeah, the rap group's name is based off Griselda Blanco. No one is half the battle. G.I. Joe. That's why they rap so much about that damn coke. Rick Ross, like the rapper? You gotta hop on Fallout. Yeah, you know what? I plan to watch it. It's just tired, lack of time. Ethos literally put in the group chat today that the ending to season 2 of Fallout is like, he said it might be the greatest video game adaptation ever. I said that's a pretty bold claim. So yeah, I gotta watch Fallout and Wonder Man. Those are probably my 2 biggest priorities.
How could I be so dull-witted as to be killed while getting into the hot spring?
I'm gonna get around to it.
There must be some way for us to win it back.
How many episodes is Wonder Man? I should get like an app to keep track of what I need to watch, bruh. That way I don't forget. Because that's another thing too, that when you get to a certain age and you just old and tired, you know you're supposed to do something, but you can't remember. Or maybe I just need to write it down like in the notes app or something on my phone, like list of shows I need to live. Man, I wish I could sit and watch TV, but nowadays being an adult. Being an adult is trash. All right, let's do this trial. I just throw it in the note. You throwing marbles? Ah. Thank you. Weekly clear binge watching. Oh, see that? See you, nerd. Have the full game been released yet? No, that's on Friday. I do know people will be able to stream it starting tomorrow, so you'll probably see some. I know codes are going out, so you'll see people streaming it tomorrow, the full game. I won't be though, because I'll probably be busy. But the full game for everybody drops on Friday. I'm on the demo. I do have the code, but it's no reason to install it. I can't use this shit. I'm locked in. Hold on, because I got really low health. Had to risk it. Yes, sir. It is. Light work. You seen the fan dub of JJK on TikTok? Is mad funny. I've never even seen the original. Why can't TV shows make 15+ episodes now? If I had to take it's a couple things. I think probably. A, Hollywood's in trouble right now, like all the big studios, so they're penny pinching, and then B, like it costs a lot to make the shows that people want to watch nowadays. Bigger is better. Like think about the Marvel shows, right? Think about how far special effects have come for television. Like compare something like Falcon and the Winter Soldier or like Wonder Man in comparison to like 10 years ago with the Flash TV show. Yeah, they're basically 8-hour movies. Yeah. So the production has gone up. So then I think that's shortening season. Versus something like Friends, that was like one TV stat, club and some shit. Same actors. Also, I think attention span. Yep, that's fair too. Attention spans have gotten shorter, so like they write for that too. I've recently learned they write for people that be scrolling on TikTok. That's why they explain a lot in the writing now versus more thought-provoking and critical thinking. Markiplier's starting to come. Wait, Hollywood's starting to come after Markiplier because his movie's doing too well. What do you mean they're coming after him? I'm probably seeing that tomorrow. I think that's. I don't know shit about the movie. I'm just gonna walk in. New skill. New skill. All right. This Constitution. Big Constitution. Yeah. Thought a little something about that. They took him off Billboard. Why they take him off Billboard? His movie, best Sam Raimi's movie, and it was released independently. They trying to silence him. Did he say something about it? He's Hollywood. That's whack. Like, what's the reason they're taking it down? Man, don't talk to me about the Wizard. Probably because he did it himself. Same thing they try to do to Ryan Coogler because he owned the rights. They just fucking hate, and that's another problem with Hollywood too. The old guard don't like seeing nothing go crazy. That they didn't control. They want to be in control of everything. Same thing with the music industry. You finna go see the Melania Trump movie? Nigga, I might block you for saying that. You're out of your rabbit ass mind. Fuck no. I will say I did think about watching that movie, allegedly. Like I wouldn't pay for it, but you know, find an alleged copy just to make a video about it on I'm Just Saying. But from the videos I've seen like on TikTok, the people who have seen it, they say that shit is straight up government propaganda. I would never pay to watch that. Beat 6 of the enemy. It was out of pocket. That's not even a troll. That should be a 600 worthy. Nice. Okay. I wish the Hammer had more stance. Didn't know she had a documentary. Like it's like a documentary following her in the life of being the first lady. Apparently the movie's about something about finding the perfect dress for the inauguration. It's a straight up like fluff propaganda piece. Oh, Daniel, do you think I looked pretty for inauguration? Oh my God. Look up. Suck my blood up, man. Can you die? Niggas get unlimited health on their last 10%. Here's a super chat, my bad. I appreciate the super chat, twin. Twin dad. You seen Sakamoto Days? Nah, what's that? Take these heals. Alright, this 2 is sick. I want to be in. Amazon fronted 40 million for that damn movie. Yeah, they fronted 40 million, and I think it cost 75 million to produce. Like they hustling backwards. Reportedly, it only made $7 million opening weekend. And it's funny too because like Fox News did a report, and they was like, yeah, the Melania movie sold $7 million in tickets. They the way they said it, they made it seem like that's a lot. Like for a movie, that's fucking horrible. $7 million. And then they said it's the best selling self-produced documentary in the last 15 years. They kept throwing all these stipulations. It's the best-selling self-produced documentary on a Wednesday. Like that's how you know that shit trash, bruh. And the worst part is people who watch Fox News. I wish I would have saved that report. That shit had me dying laughing. They'd be like, bro, that is straight up propaganda. Markiplier's movie had a budget of $3 million and made set. Yeah, like that's actually good. He's hustling the correct way. But you spent damn near $100 million and made $7 million back. You are hustling backwards. That is not a good movie. What up, Dusty? Oh. A lot of trickery in this area. Like, and I don't have no heals. Random question: what's media? What game is this? Nioh 3. What's peak to you? Like best game, movie, music. Like what's peak media? Depends on what era you're talking about. I'm old. Talking about like a modern classic. I mean, you can go Expedition 33 or Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3. Music, modern. I'll be honest, Gen Z is really not doing good when it comes to modern classic. A lot of you niggas will claim shit as classics, but I think y'all face garbage. On the top of my head, and even still, it's kind of old. Probably like Channel Orange, probably Forest Hill Drives, Temple Butterfly. Like nothing in the last 5 years, though. Cartoons, my favorite cartoon. That Wale album is fire. I wouldn't call it a classic. Damn is a classic. I don't listen to Bad Bunny, so I wouldn't know. What's the name? Modern like TV or like Avatar is like my favorite show of all time. So that's peak media to me. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like it really depends on what you're talking about. You gotta be more specific because I've absorbed so much goddamn media. I actually had the thought today. Hold up, y'all. I had the thought today I probably come across as like an asshole to people. Because like you have to remember a lot of times we judge things based off our own personal experience. So like I come across as an asshole because I have a lot of experience with a lot of different type of media. So like, yeah, I'm a bit of a snob, but like I'm not the type of snob. I'm not the type of snob that like just shits on people for the sake of like, because there are people like that are just rude. It's more coming from a place that like I've absorbed a lot of media. So my standards are different. Like a good example of gaming would be like, if all you play is what up, Ab? Man, my elbow. A good example with gaming would be like, if all you do is play Call of Duty 2K, Madden, Fortnite, GTA, when you play Spider-Man 2 or when you play Wukong, that's the most mind-blowing thing. And those are good games, but they're not that fucking great. They're not great. They are good. But because you play so much slop, it feels like it's great. So then what happens is I feel like people who have that very limited palette, they feel like I'm insulting them. And it's like, no, your palette, you need to expand it. You need to fucking expand it. Because the thing about the best types of art, usually best, even though it is subjective, but that upper echelon, a lot of times it doesn't sell that well. People they've been trashing Spider-Man 2 lately. Yeah, it's been flipping a little bit, but when that shit first came out, you remember Kai Cenat screamed on what? Spider-Man 2 didn't win Game of the Year, nigga. That shit was never winning Game of the Year. Wasn't even coming close. That's why I'm very careful about my opinions when it comes to anime, because like, if you called me a casual anime fan, I would not get offended. I know I am. So like, I'm not super versatile enough in anime. Like I like it, but I don't watch enough to where I can really give like a really peak opinion or whatever. When it comes to this gaming shit, I've been gaming when I was in diapers. That's when I said, I was like, I like Expedition 33 because it reminds me of Legend of Dragoon. A lot of y'all don't even know what the fuck that is. So you can't even call to that reference. But then the people who do know, they were in my comment section on YouTube like, yo, that is a peak pull. Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I meant peak moment as in a time span. For example, like music was great. Games was great. For music, the blog era was like the last great hip hop era. That doesn't mean there hasn't been great albums, but like, because like I said, I think Meet the Woo is like a hood classic, but I feel like a movement, the blog era, I feel like for hip hop, I feel like R&B music, there's always good R&B music. The problem is it doesn't get enough mainstream support. It's kind of hard to speak on that. Gaming has always been good in my opinion. I think people just have chicken tender palates. 2009 to 2013. I would say 2008 to like 2014. That was like the blog era. Because remember, Forest Hill Drives, I feel like that's like the tail end of it. And that was 2014. A good game to me is Azura's Wrath was good in my opinion. That was a solid game. It was good. It was underrated. Not enough gameplay though. Into the Hot Spring. All right, I gotta lock in and run the page. I feel like I'm getting better with these combos. Woo! All right. Did you see the new Tomb Raider trailer? Come on for the remake? Looked okay. But using Tonfa, I haven't used those yet. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You ever go back and listen to an old album from your childhood and it just doesn't hold up? No, not really. I think part of the reason I'm a snob too is like I wasn't exposed to trash. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of y'all wasn't. I don't want to say a lot. From my perspective, though, a lot of y'all, I don't know how to phrase this, but a lot of y'all wasn't raised right. A lot of y'all parents wasn't being parents. My parents loved me, so in my household, it was they played Teddy Pendergrass, Prince, Michael Jackson. I never listened to bad music when I was a kid. I'm gonna be honest. So like I don't even know what you're talking about. And then like I didn't even listen to rap until maybe like middle school. My parents just, not because I was like banned, but my parents just didn't really play it. I've said the first rap album I ever heard was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So like my standards always been like very high. And that's why that's why that phrase has become very popular. We're losing recipes. I know when I have children, the recipes will not be lost. So no, when I go back and listen to old albums, like not really, because I used to listen to good music back then too. You can have bad taste. Give me that shit.
Oh, you've done it! I would never be able to face Lord Ieyasu with the secret spring still under enemy control. Now then, how about a quick bath?
My parents didn't listen to any music growing up. What the hell? Was your life on mute, nigga? What the fuck, Daredevil?
How about you have a good long soak in
Damn, that was your first rap album? That's tough.
Just keep an eye on the...
I heard a lot of rap adjacent stuff when I was a kid, but yeah, that was the first like real rap album I heard. And then after that, shortly, I remember I found my dad's DMX CDs. Trying to think what else I heard. Some of the first rap. I think Nas was in there too. So like I had a good, yeah, they played the Gap Band, SOS Band. That's the type of shit that they used to play in my household. I was about to say, that's crazy. This nigga lived his life mute. My first rap album was Soulja Boy Tell 'Em. That's crazy. Have you tried Battlefield since the new update? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I uninstalled that shit. It blew up my PC. It's gaming season. We on Nioh. Young butt ass naked. Like my mom just didn't consume music. Oh, I was saying I did hear a lot of rap adjacent music before I started listening to rap. So like I would say rap adjacent would be like Mary J. Blige. What the fuck, nigga? Hey, get up. Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson, TLC, like stuff that had hip hop elements in it. But like I didn't jump into the deep end until a little bit later, maybe like 11, 12. It was weird as hell. Is there anything else I need to get in here before? No, we cleared it. Can I fast travel back? Well, this stuff like that. Did you hear about the game Ubisoft published today? Nah, what's it called? Is it good or does it look like slop? Like I know motherfuckers got bad music taste. I don't care what nobody say. You like NBA YoungBoy, you got bad music taste. I said it. Womp womp. Then that nigga was on TV talking about they asked him what his political beliefs was, and he said, I'm with whatever Trump is with. He's only saying that because Trump gave him a pardon because that nigga was about to go to jail for forever. So he's a coon too. Yeah, I said it. He's a drugged out coon. The reason I brought him up is because I posted a TikTok and like the TikTok was like it was like a trend. Listen to 10 albums that matter of fact, I'll give you the ones that I look. It's like you can only listen to 10 albums for the rest of your life. And I posted the 10 albums that I listed. For the most part, most people said it was valid, but there were a few people that like, oh, you got an old head list. No young boy. I'm like, bruh. The challenge is you can only listen to 10 albums for the rest of your life. If you're only 20 years old right now, you got at least, if you take care of yourself, at least another 60 plus years. And you're telling me you would listen to NBA YoungBoy for the rest of your fucking life? I don't believe that shit. I said, Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. Fucking DeBarge, All My Love, In My Lifetime, Jay-Z, Volume 1, Lupe's The Cool, Off the Wall, Hotter Than July from Stevie Wonder, Get Rich or Die Trying, Teddy Pendergrass, TP, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and then I said my honorable mention is 2014 Forest Hills Drives. Maybe To Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City. I might interchange one of those. I feel like my list was very valid. It covered different types of music. I was looking at other people's lists. Niggas had NBA YoungBoy on there, Playboy Card, like 10 albums for the rest. That's what you're listening to? I don't believe it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit is brain rot. Your list is valid. My thing is like, as long, because it is subjective. As long as you pick something respectable, I'm cool. But like, I don't believe that shit is. That's. I love all music, honestly. NBA, man, that shit is that devil. I seen an NBA YoungBoy concert, bunch of 14-year-old boys in there. That shit look like a damn devil worshiping concert, bro. No Jaden Smith, nah, sorry. I know he's iconic, but not to me. I just joke about Jaden Smith. I don't actually like his music. But yeah, he has some songs, but like I would. Oh shit, a boss? No Drake album? Nah, I wouldn't put Drake in my top 10 album. Nah. Because I was looking at the question from the standpoint of like, you're stuck on an island, right? You're stuck on an island. And you can only listen to 10 albums for the rest of your life. If I'm isolated on the island by myself with a volleyball screaming, Wilson! I want music that's going to uplift my spirit, because I do believe music influences your spirit. I don't want to listen to nothing negative. The closest to negative would probably be Get Rich or Die Trying, that I think I had on my list. And then I could argue that's like hustler music to keep me motivated type shit. But like, I don't want too much negative shit. That's the way I was looking at it. I feel like y'all would, if that's all you could listen to for the rest of your life, you gonna make yourself depressed. Try to sneak him. Oh my God, that did nothing. All right, we ran into 2. Yo, this demo has mad bosses. I give it that. Oh my God. Be like 2 Weekend out. See, I personally wouldn't put Weekend on my list, but if you said that, I'd be like, that's respectable. I can understand why. As long as you pick something respectable, but like you're stuck on an island and you only want to listen to NBA YoungBoy and Gutta, hell nah, bro. That shit goofy as hell. Damn, I got 9 hours on the demo and I never seen this motherfucker. I found it by accident. I literally just found it by accident. And I don't know if I'll be able to get back to him because I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where I went. Oh, did I go there? Oh. Gotta have motivation for crushing the pineapples. Facts. Oh no, I think I just went up the hill, didn't I? He was just there. He might just randomly summon after a certain one. Who's Gutta? Young Money's best artist, bro. Gutta. When Gutta gonna get an album? You don't want to listen to Lil Tecca at the end? No, I don't want to listen to Lil Tecca for the rest of my fucking life. Lil Tecca got some cool songs, but we talking 10 albums for the rest of your life and you put Lil Tecca on your list? You crazy to me, man. That says to me, you're not thinking about the question. You just said some shit. Look at that. Ow. Come on. Hey, why y'all get the game on console? What's going on with y'all two over there? Ace. No heals? Meow, meow, nigga. Come on, we got him in the red. Oh boy. Come on. You swapped off your healing items. Did I? My dumbass did that shit. That's why I thought it was the game fucking with me. If I die, I'll fix it. I told y'all this UI be fucking with me. Ah! You got me from that distance. Is this game difficult? It is. It's a Souls adjacent game. All right. Let me check. Are you sure? I got elixir right here. How do I equip it to the... Hold RB, then left, right? Oh, I switched the fast thing. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I definitely fat fingered that. All right, that's good to know. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high. Is there a reason why your cartoons don't use actual bands to promote the show and their music? Oh, why American cartoons are? If I had to take a wild guess, greed. You know, costs money to hire real music artists. They rather do AI and shit. So you gotta keep in mind, you live in Japan, dog. Over here in America, they only care about $1. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high. Of course I got hoed. Of course I got hoed. Because why not? Of course. Oh, I fucked up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, big damage. What the fuck going on? Bro, I feel like it's too hard to break them. Huh? No. Heal. Oh, I'm tired. Bro, he switched up his back. Tired, bro. I'm fucking tired. Come on. Give me that. Why did that not do any damage? What kind of crit is that? I fucked up. Okay, whatever, dude. Bitch. Big damage. Behind him, I know I'll do more damage from behind. That shots. Look, you just healed right away. Like, that's bullshit, bro. Bitch. I'm locked in. Come on. Yes, sir. Oh, hold on. Let me get that. Get my crit. I missed the crit. That's another thing that pisses me off. I feel like these crits are too hard to pull off. Give me this shit. Come on. I'm adapting. Come on. Give me that shit. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Jeezy had elementary school me feeling like I was pushing mad weight. I was in high school when Jeezy came out. I remember motherfuckers was getting kicked out of class if you had the snowman shirt on. I remember I literally saw the security guard yoke up one of the kids. I feel like he fired at it. camera. Remember, he yoked a nigga up by the teacher who had the Jesus snowman. You selling dope in my classroom, nigga? Huh? Are you selling dope? I remember laughing like, bruh, that's just the snowman. That's Jeezy, baby. Crack it up, man. Are there any movie scores you like? You mean like movie music? Oh, worth, I guess. Off the top of my head, I'm not like super into that. I got suspended for having a snowman shirt. Everybody got that shit was funny. Was it a W date? Huh? Graduation at my high school in a chokehold. I think I was in high school when that came out too. What year was that? Was that 08? I remember that. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that album was huge. Yeah, Center soundtrack was fire. You missed the last message. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't high. Yeah. Graduation definitely had the streets in the chokehold. Yeah. I thought we was talking about movie. Yeah. One, two, three. You gotta be kidding me. Man. Damn, you're Unc for real. I was in elementary school listening to Stronger. I am old. I just don't look like it. I just don't look like it. I graduated in 09. That album went crazy. Yeah, I graduated in 08. Dude. We've been in school together. I had the streets going crazy. Like we always do. That was back when he went crazy. Unfortunate. Don't forget the SpongeBob and cereal mascots dressing in G-Unit shirts. I mean, they still do that now. Goku with a cup of lean and shit. Just evolved. Elite backshot. 35 is not old. To me, it's not, but you know, Gen Z has a weird obsession with ageism, and I think that's why a lot of them suffer from depression because and correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody else is around my age, I don't remember as a millennial looking at older people and just hating them. Like I remember looking at my elders and be like, man, I can't wait to get older. I think it's cool. But like Gen Z has a weird obsession with age. It's like ageism. And I think that's why a lot of them end up really like sad and depressed because in their brain, you know, all throughout high school and middle school, they made fun of older people. And then once you start inching towards 20, like to them, your life is over at 25. They do suffer from. I just never seen a group of people just talk about age so much. I guess. Did I get this joint? What's a cat? I'm young, I'm 25, and I get called Unc too. Yeah, like everybody gets called Unc, and like I think that unfortunately has actually a negative outcome because people start to overthink that shit, bro. Let me pet you. I think it's a blessing to get older. Especially if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Then life gets great. Thank you. Have you heard the Ice Spice SpongeBob joint? Yeah, it's a classic. That's a banger. Big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, SpongeBob. Shorty, let me tell you something about Ice Spice, man. People like to make fun of her because she has a very limited vocabulary, and without a doubt, she does. I don't think her vocabulary surpassed 8th grade. That being said, she doing the most what she can with that 8th grade vocabulary, and we have to commend that. Some of you niggas cannot even get a job with that 8th grade vocabulary. All about perspective. SpongeBob, big guy. Yeah, that Bronx education. Doing the most. Look at that. I ain't commending that shit. Oh shit. Graduated 09. I definitely looked forward to being an adult. Yeah, I looked forward to it. Like, bro, I'm trying to get on my parents' house. Like, if you weren't doing content creation, what have you been doing? Rapping, selling drugs? Nah. I would have probably been I would have either been so I was going to school to be a sports medicine doctor for kinesiology. I would have either finished that or I would have been a personal trainer. It would have been something in physical education type shit. Sometimes I think about like I might go get my certification just to have it. Not even because I need it, but sometimes I just like accomplishing stuff. You feel me? As a person who's been an adult since 2008, fuck this shit. I mean, yeah, technically I've been an adult since 2018, 2008. I agree. It's trash. Hey, at least we got SpongeBob, big guy. Buddy over here. That 8th grade vocabulary didn't help her with her album. To be fair to Ice Spice, though, that album was Basuda. But I think her label or her management, whoever's handling her, they set her up to fail because Ice Spice should have never put out an album. I know that sounds crazy to probably hear, but we are living in this algorithm era where some stars should not put out an album, and she's one of them. Like, if I was Ice Spice's manager, I would tell her the most we should release are EPs. Little 3-4 song bundles, maybe once a year. She's a singles artist. She just needs a single or two and you work them. Until she develops better skills, I would not put out an album for her. Because right now, the most important thing to being a celebrity is just getting attention. We live in an attention economy, and people need to understand that the old rules are gone. I'm not trying to listen to a 10-pack of Ice Spice, pretty much. And I would apply that rule to a lot of people. Can't tour without albums. That's not true. Not true. Like I said, I would just have her drop like several EPs with bangers on them. And then once the catalog is large enough, then you tour. You can't tour without a catalog, but you could tour without an album, absolutely. I definitely feel like I'm getting better at the game. Dude, you need to be a consultant. Problem with being a consultant is like, I don't know how that works. Like you need an actual test subject, somebody who's willing to let you help. Where am I going? Okay, we can go down here. There's straight. Drop a single and twerk sound like Red Pill TVH. That is not what I said, nigga. That's what you said. Somebody find me the clip where I said all she needs to do is drop a song and twerk. I did not say that. The fuck are you talking? That's what you said. I think that's what you want. I think that's a little projection. I did not fucking say that. Oh my goodness. That's an example of that 8th grade education right there. I gave an in-depth explanation of why I said she should stick to EPs. And this nigga reduced it to she needed to twerk. He said Twitch L. No, unfortunately that was the YouTube. That was the YouTube. Don't put that on Twitch. I do feel like the navigation could be a little bit better. When do I get the ninja upgrade that lets me run faster? Because I need a horse or something, dude. You said hello. Somebody in the YouTube chat said, fuck YouTube chat. That shit is funny, man. Always making us look bad, man. Gotta beat the demo. Wow. You only unlock. And then what, you get it? If I run it again, do I have it? Yeah, up there. Pull up if you're trying to play. Y'all on console. I'm not on console, Ace. Only you and Siggy are on console. That's why I was literally getting on him last night because we were trying to play and we couldn't because we realized there's no crossplay. And I was like, wait, you're on PS5? What the fuck? I'm on PC. I'm not playing this game on no damn PS5. The graphics are not that intensive. I don't know why y'all getting it on PS5. And then Siggy was like, I'm already level 40. I'm not switching. I'm like, all right, well, you and Ace gonna be on an island. Mickey playthroughs. Y'all gonna be on the island by yourselves. Everybody else playing on PC. You listen to the news. The J Electronica got a new album? What's it called? I didn't know that. How do I spin the samurai points? I feel like I haven't done that in a while. How do I do that? Crack. I'm crying. I got the game on PS5 only because my friends don't have a PC. See, that makes sense, right? That makes sense. But all my friends is on PC, and these two knuckleheads, for some reason, bought it on PS. Like, who the fuck told y'all to get this game on PS5? Yo, that punk ass mod timed me out. I don't even have a mod in the chat, bro. The hell I did. Nobody timed you out. It was the bot. You probably said something. Yo, you YouTube niggas is not beating the allegation. Oh boy. All right, we got that down there. There's some stuff over here. Yeah, something right there. And there's go to the menu to upgrade. Is it? Yeah, I got 9 samurai points and 6 ninja points. I've been low-key playing this shit on hard. Okay. So you have to upgrade individual weapons. I like the tonfas. I haven't tried the hatchet. Damn, bro. I've been playing this shit on hard mode. I ain't touched none of this shit. Like, goddamn, nigga, I'm just talented. I've been playing on with the most basic ass shit. I didn't even know this. I didn't even know. I show you my I am an Elden Lord, bro. I am an Elden Lord. So we're on the spear. This. Where's the Tonfa shit at? Hello? Okay, we're on. All right, skills. Swing the Tonfa around while mid-air and hold to continue. Don't forget to put some points in the class itself, not just weapon skill. Okay. Change the mist behavior, reduces distance traveled, but increases invulnerability duration. Pushes an enemy back, staggering them. The shove. Y after a quick attack. Press X multiple times after fighting Demon Dance to perform follow-up attack. Wing the Tonfa around, striking nearby enemy. Damn, this combat got some depth. I was literally just saying, like, where's the depth in the combat? I just suck. Advance towards the enemy while subjecting them to a stream of quick, powerful blows. So just hold Y. What does this do? Unleash a powerful strike on the ground. Follow up a strong attack with a series. Guard just before an incoming hit to parry the attack. So I can parry with that. Oh no, that's crazy. There's no way you got this far without using any skills. I struggle with buying skill points. I'm an Elden Lord, bruh. Y'all gonna clout me up. I beat the first Berserker, Jedi Grandmaster, Elden Lord. Y'all gonna put some respect on my name. I do this shit, bruh. That's why I don't read no tutorials, nigga. I figure it out. Now imagine what I'm gonna do with some points on my shit. Let me see Samurai. So we got some Samurai. Yeah, the Simon Slayer. That's right. The fucking Simon Slayer. I be pissed as hell, but I be beating it. No, man, you're not beating the allegations. I remember you in the Watch Dogs days. Watch Dogs. What happened in Watch Dogs? Can't use Watch Dogs as a gauge of it. Anything that happened in Watch Dogs, you cannot use that as a gauge of my skill in games. Because I guarantee you, whatever the fuck was happening in that game, I was not trying. That's an open world, goofy ass game, bro. Same thing with like Assassin's Creed. We talking about Souls games. Right. We talking about games that take actual skill. I be yapping. It's a 2-part album project. Patent of Nobility, The Turn, and Patent of is that on YouTube Music? Oh. High stance. Switch to the high stance. The stance boast. Okay, so here's the thing though. I'm using the mallet though. Like this is useful to me. Switch to low stance is evasive, leaves less vulnerability and movement. It does not expend much. It does? Okay. Let me get the stance. All right, so we have all stances now. Changing to another stance on a successful key post increases the amount of key recovered. Okay, so that I like that. I like that. Grapple a human out. Oh wait, grapple a human who is out of key or downed, then follow up with a powerful attack. Oh, I have that already. Okay. The only thing I can keep going with is this. I don't know if I want to spend points there. Yeah, like I don't want to commit to shit. But I don't know if this is the weapons I want to use. No, it's not the full game. I'm on the demo. I just learned about David Blackwell, a brilliant black magician who laid the groundwork for AI systems generations ago. Black man also invented the cartridge. Throw a shuriken to damage. Throw a bomb that explodes and damages all enemies nearby. Throw a kunai to deal damage to an enemy. What's the difference between the kunai and the shuriken? They're both knives. You can respec at any time? Okay. Launching a homing orb of water that explodes on contact with the enemy and deals water damage. There's elemental damage. Explodes though. Oh, so I can choose either wind or fire style. Wood style. Need that lightning. Yeah. Get that. Being hit by an enemy attack while this is active will release a cloud of smoke to dodge the attack, then maneuver behind. What does this do? How you? Being hit by an enemy while this is active will release a cloud of smoke. Oh, so it's an auto dodge. Yo, shout out to Homeless with the sub. Appreciate it. Pretty cool. You'll learn the mark, man, within existing martial arts. You find it under it. All right, we gotta assign these abilities. Uncanny flame. Uncanny bolt. Let me get that. The shuriken. That's cool that you can respec at any time, so it allows you to experiment. Level up. 5. This is intellect, dude. I ain't doing no magic build, no JG build. Let me get some health. This is a deep demo. Deep ass demo. Imagine being a ball and gun gamer going through these menus. I'd be overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Anyone know how to fix the stuttering on high guard? What GPU you got? It does have some stuttering issues, I think, from what people are saying. We're pragmatic. When does that come out? Forms a powerful blow when they're down. Press Y from behind an enemy that hasn't noticed you to unleash a powerful attack. I already have that. Trying to create a shock flicker. Blazing speed. Menu gives me option paralysis. It is OD. I'm not gonna lie. This is OD. Press B right before getting hit by anything but a burst attack to evade, which will restore your key and increase your ninjutsu. And I need that. So you can get key back from dodging. I have one ninja. Perform a midair jump near an enemy to launch yourself off of them. The ground to deal damage and reduce movement speed of all enemies. I can throw mines down. That traps at your feet that will explode. Maybe that one. I'm trapping. I'm gonna need some more points then. Damn. I need all the points. And new abilities. Oh shit. Alright, let's do this. No wonder Siggy was running around in circles replaying the demo. Cheating. This motherfucker filled out the whole skill tree before the game came out. Chat, is that Mickey? Being level 50? In a level 1 area? That shit, bitch. They gave him the ability. I'm crying. That's Mickey as hell. Just saying, like, damn, we going pro. Let me find out niggas going pro in the demo. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hit tap. One. It's hard as hell to aim in it. Well, fuck that up. Yeah, he's over leveled for the rest of the game. He gonna be one shot in every boss in the base game. That shit funny as hell. That's why you need to get. That's why you, Ace and Siggy, need to get off that PS5. Y'all cheating. Go ahead and make a new character on PC.
One.
Sorry, buddy. You gotta die. Combos coming together. He's a Nioh fiend. How's your level looking? What level am I? I don't know what level I'm on. Oh shit. I've beaten a handful of bosses now though. I'm definitely getting stronger. So I can switch stance. Oh. Let me try out this new stance. Ooh. What up, Watts? Koei Tecmo ran out of early access codes, but I was able to get him if you switch. Glad to Siggy then because it was PC. Yeah, that man was on that PS5. He was gonna be mad as hell. Whoa. Okay, let's go. Where else do we have? Okay, we have something right here. This cheatical, some shit. Fast travel. Apparently, there's a way to fight a level 50 boss in the demo and pick up the level 50 weapons. I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, somebody in GI figured out a way to glitch one of the bosses. Motherfuckers watching YouTube tutorials. It reminds me of the old Xbox 360 days when people was glitching old fucking demos and shit to try to play the full game. Motherfuckers going a little too hard on the demo. Am I going the right way? Is I passed it? Is that it? Who going pro in the demo? Let me know. Who trying to get some? I know there was something. I know. Not today, buddy. Oh, that shit. New Game Plus on the demo disc. Read what I wrote. Hold on, let me beat it real quick. New Game Plus on the demo disc. Crazy. Oh yeah, we getting strong. We getting strong with it. Bitch. All right, let me see. Did he? When he was in my stream, he told me he beat some of the harder demo bosses 3+ times. Take that as you will. Yeah, see, he cheating. He cheating. Like, I get it. You want to grind your level a little bit, but I don't know, man. We might have to put Siggy on trial because he also said he just found the one-shot build in fucking Expedition 33 to beat Simon. He didn't watch a YouTube tutorial. He just found it. Okay. I'm sensing a pattern with that guy. He has a tendency to be very overpowered in a lot of times. Gotta see that. Kinda fucking with this lightning shit. Hello? Don't you find that suspicious? You heard about the Nazi killer game? Yeah, I showed it on stream yesterday. There's no gameplay, but I'm looking forward to it. Sure, it'll be fun. I told you I got the game. If you want a good Nazi killer game, play Wolfenstein. I got the game on PS5 because I'm not trying to be in the office the entire time. That's what you got to get. You can stream the game. Get a backbone so you can stream it for your phone. You got to play. You use the PlayStation Portal or some shit, or you got an extra PS5 in the office. Mickey, we just can't prove it yet. Come on over here. Now you can't move. Y'all all in my business. So you're saying the Nazi game is offensive to who? Nazis? We do not care. Anybody getting offended by that game is on sus watch. I've been using the dash move too defensively. Like you can use it to keep going. I see. Combo. That goddamn Kadon eludes me. I can't get him. Who's that? Did I get the objective? Straight up. Yeah, bombastic side eye. You ever getting a Steam Deck? Nah, I didn't. I was just yapping. I was yapping. False alarm. Let it crack cocaine. Baby, we not the same. Can I get up there? Should have been got a Steam Deck. I'm not gonna use it because I mostly game in the house. I don't know how much I'm gonna use it. That's why I'm really tripping off of it. Look at it this way. If I get a Steam Deck, that's less streams for y'all. I can't stream for that thing. Oh, boss. Let me lock in. Yokai alert. I can't move. Ooh. Oh my god. Back shot to back shot. How do I change my stand? Big damage, big damage, big damage. Ooh. Bitch. Get out. First try. The combos is coming together. If it wasn't for the Steam Deck, I would have never gotten into PC gaming. My ROG ally is my baby. Hey, whatever works for you. That's the way I see it. Whatever works for you. I do think those devices will become more popular.
The door won't last much longer. I'm not long for this world. I've no more need for medicine. Sir, please stay safe. I love you.
No! Why? Why? Damn it! Thank you for all you've done for me. For bringing me here. I'm going to be with her now.
Got much more out of it than the Switch 2. I regret nothing. Yeah, ain't nothing to play on it. Hopefully that Nintendo Direct is fire. All right. Even though it's a Souls game, this game is pretty relaxing to just explore, you know, and yap to the chat until I get stressed out and start fighting. All right, so we got that. This Udama. What the hell is that? Is that a boss fight? Crucible manifested. Full level. Damn, I was under leveled. Fuck. I was in here like at level 8. And I was at the final boss at level 11. Oh shit. That's who sells out items. So I need to go over there. Treasure chest over there. There's a fight right there. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. So the item there, I guess. Hey, World of Warcraft comes out tomorrow. You gonna try it? Like some DLC? Bro, I've never played World of Warcraft. Not about to start now. About 25 years too late. But if you like it, we love it. Is that it right there, the item? Or is it in here? What do you think of this so far? I'm enjoying it. It took a second for me to adapt to its mechanics because it's different. But I'm enjoying it for what it is. Like, once you accept it for what it is. I do think the UI is ass, though. Like, these menus are a little OD. Like, if I was a ball and gun gamer, I would be vastly, well, but I'm not. So it don't matter. I'm getting a hold of the key system too. Bro, where the fuck is this little roach at? On my map. Oh, is it up there? He might be up there. What's the Nazi killer game? I forgot the name of it. Do you might remember it? The one we watched yesterday? There's no gameplay for it yet. Unless you're talking about Wolfenstein, the old joint. There it is. Roach. Gotta switch to high guard. You know when the khaki hoodies will be back in stock? Khaki hoodie. Yeah, I didn't know you're still selling them. Are they on the YouTube channel? You're asking the wrong person. That's JG. All right, so we got that joint. What is this that's locked right here? The Spirit Vein compatible Guardian Spirit. Curious about the ninja style in this game? I'm playing it right now. Oh, is that the flying thing somebody was talking about? Because I've been like, what the fuck? They're on YouTube? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't tell you about that shit, dog. That's a question for JG. Oh yeah, I was missing that in the air. Gotta make sure to look up, chat. Thoughts on Marathon? I will try it out. I don't have any in-depth thoughts. I think what they shown looks better than what they originally shown, but like I still have a feeling I'm not gonna play it long term. I might like it, but I won't play it long term just because I don't like extraction shooters, period. That's why I can't get into the game. Like, extraction shooters are fun until you get extracted. You see what I'm saying? When you do the colonizing, it's fun. When you get colonized, it's not fun. And all it takes is about one time for me to get robbed, and I'd be like, you know what? So unless they do something mind-blowingly different, like, I don't know how long I'll play. I'll play it for the podcast for a couple weeks, maybe, and then call it quits. On to the next one. Stupid. Knock your fucking head off, bitch. What is that voice? Oh! Ow. W grunts. Yeah, he really got in character for that shit. All right. Let's go shoot that one out to the sky then. Where do we need to develop? Yeah, we gonna have to finish Marathon.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Okay, so I think I need to go. Where? I do. Yeah, I killed your man. What games am I most anticipated for? This is one of them. Resident Evil 9. I made a whole video about that shit. I can't remember off the top of my fucking head. Oh, Gears of War E-Day. My brain is like fried right now. GTA 6. I hope it's really good. So GTA 6, be quiet. The YouTube chat, don't be watching the videos. To be fair, the channel I stream to and the channel I upload stream highlights to is different. So you might be new to because the stream channel on YouTube does attract a lot of new. Might be. Romeo is dead, man. That's why I repeat myself a lot. No, I'm not playing no damn Romeo. Phantom Blade 0. Yeah, we're playing Phantom Blade. Yeah, we on that. You think we'll try the Invincible game? Invincible, Marvel Token. I want to play all that shit. Be a nerd. That thing there. I think your noise gate sensitivity is too high. Why you feel that way? Buddy. All right, we got some points. All right. When you speak, it quietly cuts you off. Oh, I would have to look in the settings. Yeah, it might be too strong. I have to look. Oh wait, is this where you did that goofy glitch, Ace? It does. Yeah, I probably need to. I'll look at the settings later. I would have to test it off stream. I think this is where this nigga glitched the game. Hold up, I think you get to this boss right here. How you do that shit? Yeah, I think this is it right here. How the fuck did you? I'm pretty sure this area. It is. I randomly found it. That's funny. Now, how did you do it? Oh, you jumped for a second. Didn't you? I don't know if I have that. This man has the full game doing the side glitches. I didn't know if I could show it yet. I'm too lazy to install this shit. Does glitching during the demo count as Mickey? I only know it because Ace showed it. He watching YouTube videos. I'm not about to install that shit for one thing. I'm gonna get. Oh. Weapon. Boo. Did you do? Hey, did you do this, Watts? Let's just say there's no way you will show past the embargo at this point. Oh, so it doesn't matter. Well, too late because that will require me to install it. I'm not gonna do that shit. No, I played the full game from beginning. Oh, boo! I can't hit that shit. Double jump. Literally what I'm doing. Literally what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube niggas not beat the allegation. What up, Circle Keeper? I think he has a different move because he's zooming forward and I wasn't. Weapon are you using? Hmm? Made this shit look easy. Yeah, the demo is free. Yeah, he just zoomed forward. He said, I can't tell what it is. Would it be safe to complete the demo first for the bonus before starting the main? What bonus do you get? Oh. Yeah, I literally cannot do that. He was using the claws. Ah, okay. Got the white bone. Oh. Some claws, huh? I don't think I have any. What a coinky dink. I don't have any fucking claws. Well, I can't do it. I don't have claws. That's whack. Did they show their attempts or they just showed how to do it? He just showed how to do it. You win a twin snake helmet. Okay, what does that have to do with it? You get claws after you beat the demo? Oh, so you can only... I gotta beat the main dude at the end. Maybe I'll go try to fade him then. Come back. Hold up. That don't work. Bro, these menus! I just bring it down. I just want to see what animation. Oh, I didn't even have. This man showing how to glitch shit. Don't even explain. Game. Nope, that don't work. I'm just trying to see if there's another option. We really doing gamer shit right now, chat. We doing gamer shit. All right, well, that shit didn't work. Fuck it. What did I have? That's it. Domino dual blade. Where my Tonfas at? Like, when we get some better Tonfas, bro? The freak? My favorite Souls game, Elden Ring. And is how do we get that? Tonfa got an air dodge you can use, but you gotta use a ninja point to get it. Good you upgrade for a casual FPS gamer. I got a 2070 right now. Anything, nigga. Anything. I'm gonna be honest. There's no. If you're upgrading, I wouldn't jump from a 20 to the 30 series. At least get the 40. You want to future proof your shit, because if you don't, then you're just gonna get caught in the cycle of constantly upgrading. Yeah, drop a like. You definitely had better Tonfas on. I don't think so. Things that I have definitely did not. This menu is fucking OD, dude. Oh no, you're right. You're right. The white spirit joint for the white spirit. All right, where's this treasure? Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh shit! That don't count. That don't. Shit. How the fuck do you get down? Okay. Now where's my runes at? I don't think you can get that chest in the demo either. So I left my runes up there for nothing. Yeah, I cleared out this area. I've definitely been here. Boom, boom. Bam, bam. Yeah, it's like locked. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna fast travel back, go get my runes, and then maybe go fight this boss then. Wasn't that the question? You. Yeah, meow, meow. Whatever you say, buddy. Not gonna lie, I had no idea the 4090 had jumped to 4Gs. My bad. Yeah, there's a GPU shortage going on. I don't know if you know what's going on in the world right now with the AI stuff. Oh, wait, let's go get this joint. Question is, how do we get there? That gate's locked. Hey, can I get this in the demo? The freak. Yes. Crap. Starting the Infamous series soon. Okay. After the boss? After this. Bye. Oh, he got shit on him. An amulet best by the gods. Safe travels used to transport you back to the last shrine you visited. Water arrow. A righteous jasper. Not a regular jasper. That's right. Jasper. Take good.
In this realm, turning count with the light, please.
Whatever. Okay. Okay, I'm reloaded. Is this the? Oh. In the this in his jasper power is at. Here we go. I don't even know what level I am. Not dropping? Oh shit. Oh. What the fuck? All out of energy. Yep. Hello? I got no energy. What are we dealing with here? Ooh. Oh my god. Got that perfect dodge on me. Bruh. Team Ninja love these freak ass bosses. Like this snake. You don't like me fighting Kevin Durant? He's beatable. Yeah, it's definitely easier compared to last night. I'm doing more damage. The main thing is still managing stamina for me. Fuck Kevin Durant. I still feel like I like the ninja stance better than the samurai. I don't know why. I like the speed a little bit better. Fuck Kevin Durant. I feel like in the samurai stance I should be doing more damage to the stamina. Of course. Oh. I still don't. I don't be feeling confident with these dodging mechanics. Hello? Am I not hitting counter? I don't understand. I still don't understand the dodge mechanic in this shit, bro. For the ninja, you want to click R1 after your combo to position yourself better. Thank you. And up on the deep. I didn't notice. It's not like I've been doing it the entire time. Does your defense increase in the second round? Yo, what's going on? I'm not gonna lie. YouTube niggas be not beating the allegations of watching the stream with your eyes closed. I've been doing the dodge move the entire time. Yeah, when I'm low heal. I don't like how you break their stamina and like you gotta build up the bar again, but that's just annoying. Feels counterproductive. The dodge windows I'm not really 100% on still. I feel like Nioh dodges, you have to dodge at exactly the last moment. Is that what it is? Yeah, I still haven't figured out the rhythm on the dodge. Hello? Am I? And I can't move. Dead. Okay, he kind of leaves him. Hello? I feel like I'm getting tired all the fucking time. What kind of ninja? How sweat? The tracking on that is crazy. close. Just recovers right back. I don't feel like breaking the stamina bar feels rewarding. Doesn't feel rewarding. Like you break the stamina bar and he just heals right back. Like I don't know. Feels like it's trying to be Sekiro, but it's not. Here we go. Those black rings she drops deplete your stamina. I dodged forward. Oh, dead. I'm kind of getting annoyed. Like I'm kind of over this fight. Like this feels fake difficult. What level are you? I don't know. I don't. Feels a little artificial difficult that I'm working hard. Stamina. Hello, bro. Am I not? God. I'm flinging his dick at me. I'm not dodging, apparently. I'm just not dodging. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The more I see this game, the more I'm annoyed of it. Shout out to T-Will with the sub. You picking up a dog next week. What made you want to get a Frenchie? Goddamn French dog. I do not understand the dodge mechanic in this game. Oh my god. I just realized my life is still fucking corroding. Are you? That's why I'm dying so quickly. I'm gonna try fighting Samurai more. Hello? Can I move? Damn. was doing good at first, and now I'm just doing terrible. And I'm not gonna lie, because I'm kind of over this fight. Okay. Hello? Just flinging his dick at me. Tickle me, Elmo. No energy. No energy. I love it. No energy. Bro, oh my God, the stamina is terrible. I see I'm gonna have to build straight, do a straight stamina build. Can you fucking heal, dude? It's hard to gauge that counter. I did not mean to do that, bruh. Fat fingered. That's gonna make me throw the controller. I feel like the control on that is way too sensitive. Whatever, dude. Can I get a crit? Damn, nigga. I can't move. No stamina. Yo, get me the fuck out of here, dude. Jesus Christ. What did it give me? Fucking mom bit. Yeah, I can see this game, and I'm gonna build straight stamina. That's actually fucking. I feel like it's way more difficult than what it needs to be because I just don't have the energy to swing. Fake difficult. Fake. It was gonna give me them claws so I can go do that bullshit. Fight that monster. You are the big gumbo. You are the chosen big gumbo.
Oh.
I didn't think we'd meet again like this. I found you at last. The light. Who traverses time.
Yeah, I think I was building strength, health, and a little bit of...
But our meeting also portends the revival of a great evil. Let's confront it together. How long has it been? How long have I watched humanity's fortune sway?
Don't do an all-purpose.
I have continued to wield the benevolent blade.
I thought there was gonna be a second phase. That's why I was pissed off that I accidentally. I still do feel like the button is missing.
And mind were nearly destroyed.
I've never fat fingered it all so many times in my damn life.
The light that can sever fate. Encountering the one who wields that sword has brought me joy once more.
I am Tiger of the East.
The battle rages yet. Stay vigilant.
Yeah, whatever he said. Hear me out.
The intruding yokai have been dealt with. Lord Ieyasu.
If I remember right, all but some in-game bosses are single phase. Really? That's different.
I have returned.
That's interesting.
You are unharmed.
I don't need to be too stressed out.
Quite superb, Takachio. You would bear the hollyhock crest well. There is much to discuss. May we speak en route?
I got it.
Takachio, well done. Now, listen well. Hamamatsu, our base of operations,
This reminds
for
me
the
of
whole
Kessen
Totomi
2.
region,
Planning
is
phase.
under siege from the north and east. Takeda Shingun leads a massive force that has swiftly surrounded our forces in several locations. Shingun. I knew of his tactical brilliance, but for yokai to be under his command, our allies are being herded to their own graves. But for a warrior, idly awaiting death is to disgrace your name for generations.
They're confident. I mean, the reviews came out. It's been getting glowing
you,
reviews.
One who has survived that hell as our trusted ally. The time to venture forth and test fate is at hand. I shall make for the keep and determine our plan of action. Lord Naotora wished to speak with you. Go to her.
Take 10 hours. Damn, I'm probably by the Bash me. Crucible destroyed. Player data has been saved. When you carry over this save data to the retail version, you can receive a completion bonus from the shrine by going to preparations and then boom. So I got my bonus. There's only 3 people I trust when it comes in. I like the game so far. I have my gripes with it, but I like it so far.
Purify the crucible. There is something I must share with you.
I just know going forward, I'm building stamina. I'm not even taking that risk, bro. Because stamina management in this shit is OD. Man, shut the fuck up.
Radiance that summons the crucible is known.
Shout out the hyper with the sub. Appreciate it.
And those who imbue their guardian spirit with crucianite become immortal by feeding on spirit stones.
Just looked at the reviews. Do we have our first game of the year contender? It's sitting at an 86 Metacritic. I don't know if it'll get nominated for game of the year. It's possible though.
Is the source of this.
I don't know with these Souls games.
Destroying the crucianite in different ages should weaken their power.
Right, weaken their power up. Right about it. Seeing some people get upset. Some places scored it an 8 instead of a 9, which is stupid because nobody's played it but the reviewers. That's one thing I hate about gaming discourse. You shouldn't have gave it this score, bro. You should make it higher. Bruh, you haven't even played it. But why do you even have a fucking opinion? More likely to get nominated. Yeah, probably best action. Probably. Required a weapon. New weapon. My gut tells me it won't get nominated because Nioh is niche. I'm off this though because I got to be up in the morning. I have the full game though. I just got to install it. So I mean, next time when I stream on Friday, we'll be running the full game. But demo complete, W demo. I got 11 hours on it. That's actually crazy. Let me see. Is it late? I guess. All right then. Well, oh no, I'll raid Trey. I'll raid. All right, I appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. I've donated all that bullshit. Hit the like button. Yeah, people forget 8 is, but for some reason 8 is not. Hit the like button if you're new, and I'll be back on Friday. Busy tomorrow, so I'll see y'all on Friday. Everybody have a good night. Peace.